What's going on, everybody? It is Coach Greg Adams back in here with another YouTube live stream. Shout out to the Coach Gang.
And that's you.
For being in here, being involved, and being active on this YouTube channel. Well, welcome back to Thursday Night Roski. Thursday Night Roski, where we deliver you to it raw and hard and long. Oh, my goodness. What is this?
Hey, yo, chill, son. Hey,
you ain't here with the Bruce Wayne. It is Ish, the king of kings, the king of content, and the speaker of truth. Yours truly, the notorious one, a.k.a. Mr. Coachellini, better known as the prognosticator, Coach Jadamas. And you're in the Desert Storm bunker with none other than EWF. That is every woman's fantasy. I'm also the whole fucking show. But you can call me CGAC God Allah. I'll be that 12-time demonetized champion of YouTube, the 13-14. They don't never monetize me. It is what it is. Anyway, we got today's show up. We got even Chads have to compete with women. A Chad, an Enrique, a Mohammed, a Ricky Tan. Also, a Tyrone has to compete for women. They don't have carte blanche at any woman they want. And this Chad says he lost his bitch. Yep. He lost his bitch to an NBA player right in front of his grill. All right, we got him coming up in the main event. And all of that in the bag of chips ahoy. We got Straggle and Sniggle Theater. And we have, what else do we have here? Yeah, we got Straggle and Sniggle Theater. And, we have a woman that says she focused on her career and has a partner.
So I could focus on my career.
But she says, I am childless, but not by choice. Oh, no. And she's a ling-ling. She's a ling-ling. All right, so we got that coming up and much, much more. But to contribute to today's show, $. The Notorious CGA on the Cash App. Venmo, Coach Greg Adams TV. PayPal is paypal.me/Coach Greg Adams. And that is near the top of the description box on the Free Agent Lifestyle channel. And you can say super chat by clicking the link on the top of the live chat on the Free Agent Lifestyle channel.
New world.
All right, we got Ling-Lings. It is Takeout Thursday. We got Ling-Lings galore. Shout out to no government name BH for hitting me up. All right, hitting me up. I appreciate that. And we also had a Lily Lintlicker that says she tired of these hoes. All right, anyway. Oh, man, let's get in here and see if anybody is causing a stir here in the Super Chat. Shout out to no government name. It was always the women and above all the young ones who were the most bigoted adherents of the party. The swallowers of slogans and the amateur spies and nosers out of orthodoxy. Shout out to you. That's from George Orwell's 1984. Interesting quote there. He also says, with more men becoming free agents, how soon till the government starts calling bachelors financial terrorists for not getting married and creating more taxpayers, aka kids. I don't think they're going to get to that part. It sounds like they might, but it sounds like they ready to let it burn. Okay, depopulation agenda for sure. Did you guys hear that Japan is reportedly has 9 million vacant homes amid a population decline? They've lost more than 5.2 million of their population in the last 20 years alone. There's also rumors that they want African men and black men to come over there and get them some ling-lings. But that's rumor.
What kind of fuck you give me?
All right, that's rumor as well. But that's rumors as well. But Japan always has been a small country in terms of the way it's built down, the breakdown. A lot of islands that are not part of what you would think is like Tokyo. All right, Tokyo's a big city. They have a large population of people. I believe they have. What is the population in Japan? It's considered large, but small relatively. I think it's 60 million. Let me see, what is Japan's population here? I don't want to speak on that. 125 million. That sounds about right. I mean, that's a large country, yes, but a lot of it is rural islands and all of that. By the way, did you guys know recently they raised their age of consent from 13 to 16? And you know, women have been a part of this growth, a part of this depopulation, focusing on their careers. So
I could focus on my career.
All right. Focusing on their careers. So, you know, women focusing on careers, not starting families, has decreased the population worldwide. That is the number one thing. And maybe some vaccines. I have no idea. All right, so yes, a third of the population of America. All right, so yeah, man. And by the way, America's not a, I mean, it's compared to the largest countries, America's not very big either. All right, we have a lot of people here, 360 million. All right, but you compare that to China and India, or you compare it to those countries, I think we're third or fourth biggest large population. All right, but there's countries with way more people than us sitting on top of each other. All right, fun times here. Fun times. But I think we're third or fourth in the highest population. USA. All right, anyway, that's a lot of people. All right, so anyway, I think we're at the point where we need less people. That's where they're going with it. H Everyday Coach, your streams is under 15K in 18 hours. Pearl stream says she has 29K in under 18 hours. Yes, you're being suppressed. It has to be fake views because you will have 3K live viewers and they will have 235 live views. What the hell? He says you got to coon it up and do beta shit to win. Well, here's how it works. Well, one of the things that helps is that a lot of people do watch the playbacks and they get it. If you have a large group of people. So it seems like that's bigger numbers than mine, but it's still relatively small. I mean, if you got 1 million subscribers and you only got me beat by a couple tens of thousands of views, that ain't good. All right, that ain't good. Small channel, barely 100,000 subs. And then a channel that has 1.5 million, you should be crushing me, but not happening. Sorry, but anyway. All right, it ain't happening. Shout out to our brother, no government name. As the Roman Empire declined, the Emperor Augustus tried to shame the free agents during that time. Well, they'll eventually, when they'll try to figure it out, it'll be too late. Shout out to no government name. You talk indeed about this free and untrammeled life, like you have adopted without wives and without children. I think you meant adapted. But you are not a wit. But I can't say all that shit. All right. Thank you, brother. NH Everyday says, I like it. He says, dykes and gays are feeling what men and real men go through. Being used as a utility will always backfire if you don't maintain your tools. He says, I've never been in a vicious tool shed because all of their tools are spread out all over the counter. Shout out to you. Sam says the loneliest men in America are married men. Often men have to isolate themselves from their friends and their hobbies to focus all day, working and coming home to a nagging, ungrateful wife. Married men feel isolated and lonely with no one to talk to. What are your thoughts? Yes, indeed. Married men have nobody to talk to, not even their parents. All right, because they'll just say, get back in the game. Buy her some flowers and a teddy bear. Get her a Teddy Graham. All right, do something sexy. Take her on a trip. All right, yeah, man, that's how it is, man. Married men are definitely isolated. It's a sad thing to see. And not many men to speak for them on their behalf. We have a couple brothers here that I need to acknowledge, and then we're going to get on with the show with some linglings. We have 3 people, so bear with me. Shout out to our brother, no government name. I'm stationed in Germany and dropping off some euros. The conversion fees on you, my man. Listening to you from the man cave. Congrats on the 100K. Shout out to you in Germany. I want to pick up some of them German women. They be hot. Them aggressive German women. Yes, indeed. I need one of them German women. They, those brutish German women. They be like them and they're hocking you, all of this shit. All right. They always aggressive with their language here, but they be, they be beautiful looking women. I'll tell you, man. A lot of brothers that will have success in Germany. They're very open to various types of relationships. She's just going to be 6 foot tall. German woman with big ass calves, big ass feet. All right. Her feet going to be big calves, big nose, all of that. All right. Aggressive. Yep. Broomhilda, the original. All right. Now, hopefully you can get one with them little pigtails, an Aryan. You know what I mean? But they ain't, you're going to get you a Broomhilda. You're going to get you one of them with the big cankles. Yes, indeed. Huge bitch. Big wide thighs. You know what I mean? Thighs like blam. A big German woman. Yes, indeed. They tough. They tough out there. Big ass face and some really thin, fair hair. Just big for no reason. Yes, indeed. All right, anyway. Shout out to the Viking. All right, yes, indeed. And do not cheat on this woman, man. She will rough your ass up. She will rough you up, man. There ain't no petitines in Germany. All right, there ain't, and she ain't gonna wear a lot of makeup neither. They don't need a lot of makeup and all that fake up. You know, they don't need all that. All right, but they will rough your ass up. All right, don't think they won't grab your collar and be like, have your ass. But they do got the blue veins in their titties and all that. They got the blue veins and all that. I like that. And the pink. Well, I'll talk about that later. Yeah. All right. Shout out to our brother Paris Francais. He says, I'm showing support. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for showing support. I appreciate all of y'all being here, showing support, contributing what you can. It definitely helps me. It helps me keep this program going. And we got our brother Maryland guy says, Coach, I'm sitting here eating a big juicy ribeye steak before the NWO takes it away. Yes, eat up. Shout out to you.
New
yeah. I got a clip of some Viking broads right here. Hold up for a second. Let me pull them up just so I can see. I got some German girls for y'all. I didn't plan on showing this, but this is not Flatback Friday. I know it's not Flatback Friday, but let me see something here. We're going to pull it up here before I lose it. Some German broads. All right, that's a Ling Ling. What is this? Okay, all right, that's a Ling Ling. All right, that's not what I want to see. We're going to pull up some of these German broads for you right here. I got some for y'all right here. That's Melanin Monday. We don't need them. No, we don't need no melanin right now. What is this? Okay, all right, let's see if I can find the German chicas. Oh, shit, I just clicked off of it. All right, hold on for a second. What are we doing here? All right, I almost lost that clip. I didn't want to lose that. Okay, hold on for a second. Where the German broads at? All right, any German women watching me right now? No German women watching me? Okay, we can talk about them. They won't come over there with their broom. Okay, all right, hold on for a second. Brothers is rushing over to Germany right now, trying to get him some German chicas. All right, it's all the way at the end. Oh, I found it. All right. I almost didn't find it. All right, let's see here. I got all these browsers open. Wowzers. All right, let's get some German chicks on the screen for you. These are the type of German chicks y'all need to get when you head over to Germany. All right, here we go. I got it set up. Here they go right here. Wiener Schnitzel. Here we go right here. Here we go. Oh, my goodness, man.
Oh, the humanity.
Oh, my goodness, yes. All right, Wiener and Schnitzel. All right, right here. Look at them thighs. Oh,
the humanity.
All right, look at them rumps. German. That's some German schnitzel right there, bruh. All right, them some Aryan German chicks right there. Look at them bitches. They turning over cars and shit. Yeah, sign me up. Sign me up. Where we at? Look at them asses right there. Oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, the humanity.
All right, my goodness. Oh, my Lord. Jesus Christ. All right. Look at that beef. That's some big prime grade A German chicks right there. The thick time. Look at them broads. Oh, my goodness. Yes, indeed. Oh, look at that blonde hair and the ponytail. Them bitches will ruin your night. All right, they'll ruin your night. I don't know, man. Y'all just want to go run game on these broads or what? All right, look at them. Oh, my goodness. Look at all of that.
Oh, the humanity.
That's that German grade A beef is right there. Ninja, don't go to Germany, bruh. Or maybe you will go to Germany, but don't think you're going to mess around with bitches with big-ass thighs like this. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. These bitches turning over cars. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, the humanity.
Look at that. Oh, my. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. The thick time. Look at them. Oh, my Lord. Look at these schnitzels. Wiener and schnitzel coming your way, ma'am. I'm going to tell you that right now. They got flatbacks and thick thighs. Hello. All right. This is going over there. Oh, no.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
All right, this is not even Friday yet.
Where the white women
All right, Dr. Umar, what y'all gonna do with all that right there? Oh, man, yeah. Don't mess around. That's a German chick for you, bro. All right, anyway. That's all. That's all grade A right there, bro. All right, anyway, don't mess around. They will have your ass beat up. All right. All right, let's get off the German girls. And let's get on some ling-lings. Yes, indeed. Let's get on some ling-lings.
What kind of fuck you give me?
Here we go. The petite time. It is Thursday. It ain't Friday. We got some petite ties coming up to your screen. Hello. Greg Fu Young back in the building.
What kind of fuck you give me?
Yeah, now they petite all of a sudden. Where these girls at? Oh, my goodness. Hello. Yes, okay. Yes, indeed. Woo-wee. Hello. Yes, indeed. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Yikes.
Oh, the humanity.
Yes. Oh, no. Wow. Oh.
Oh, the humanity.
Oh, my goodness. Look at them eyes right there. What in the world? Goodness gracious. All right. Goodness. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh.
Oh, the humanity.
Yes, indeed. Whoa.
Oh, the humanity.
Wow.
What kind of fuck you give me?
Oh. Oh.
Hey, bro, come on.
She got her
dog.
feet out.
Come on, man.
Oh, my goodness. Jesus. She can fold her up like a love letter from the second grade. Yikes. Yes, indeed. Oh, my goodness. She said what?
I have a question for you. Do you prefer them saggy or perky?
Oh.
I have a question for you.
Oh.
Do you prefer them?
I'll take them how you got them. Yes, indeed. Come on. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Oh, they ling-lings are pretty tough to be so petite. Yeah. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah. Hello.
I don't know if the feminists will agree with this, but I like to get dominated.
I like to
choked, whooped, spanked, told what to do. I need a man to take charge and let me just, be goofy.
All right. Yes, indeed. Yes.
What kind of fuck you give me?
I got you, baby. I got you covered. All right. We got them covered here, man. Yes, indeed. All right. Let me check out some of the cash apps and maybe we'll go round 2 for some ling-lings. Anybody? Let me know. Let me know. Press 1 in the chat if you want to go round 2. Want to get dominated. All right. Shout out to her. Yeah. Let's check out any Venmo love and then we'll get on with the show. Shout out to Macaroni Tony. Since we're increasing salaries, make sure to add security guard, landscaper, barber, handyman, plumber, and pest control. Yeah, man. It's one of those things. It's a funny thing. Like the things that you do, the things that we do for women are seen as gifts. Everything you give her is a gift. Everything she gives you is a loan. I'm pretty sure I'm going to see that in everybody's comment section now. All right. I've been saying that since for a while. But yeah, man, we had somebody sent me a Andrew Tate post, and some jackass was like, women are in business, men are in love. I was like, oh, just like, goodness gracious. All right. I'm like, man. Sometimes we can't have good shit. Top comment too. Damn, son. All right. That's crazy. Yes, when you think about it, I'm like, no credit. All right. That's just terrible. I mean, come on, bro. You can't put my name back next to that. No. I mean, I get it. I don't get it, but I get it. All right, just crazy, man. Why me?
Straight Jack.
Why me? Why does YouTube fuck me over? And why does everybody just fuck me over? Why do they do that?
Straight Jack.
All right. Like, that's a direct quote. Good Lord, have mercy. Like, put just CGA. You typed all of that and couldn't put CGA at the end of it. This is crazy.
Straight Jack.
You wanted to be a goddamn philosopher all of a sudden. This is crazy, man. This is just nuts. Anyway, all right. You asked for it. Let's do it. Greg Fu Young, round 2. Here we go right here. We going for round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Why not? All right, here we go. Let's get it in. Yeah. Okay. Let's throw them up on your screen. Yes. Hey, come on. Oh, something about this petite time right here. Oh, yeah. Come on. Hey, yes. Oh, yeah. Goodness gracious. Oh, man. Oh. Woo-wee. Okay. Woo. Hey, come on. We got them ling-lings out here kicking in. All right. Okay, they kicking balloons. I never noticed those were balloons. Oh, okay. All right.
What kind of fuck you give me?
I got you, baby. Yes. Hey. Woo-wee.
For the humanity.
It's a celebration, ninjas. It's Thursday. We almost made it to the weekend. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Goodness. Look at this one right here.
We just looking at the booty. We looking at the breast. We looking at her neck. We looking at her feet. We looking at her.
No, I ain't looking at no feet. There ain't nobody looking at no feet.
You don't looking at feet? Yes, I'm looking at feet.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yes, indeed. Hello. Yes, indeed. Ooh, okay. Oh, yeah. Get in there. Let's go. Woo-wee. Oh, man. She thick. Natural. Oh, man. Hey. Okay. Yeah. Oh, goodness. What is this right here?
For the humanity.
Oh, no. Goodness gracious. Woo-wee. Oh, my goodness.
What kind of fuck you give me?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. Uh-huh. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
City boy.
Yeah, look at your brother out there, CGA, out there with the 911 on Takeout Thursday. Yes, indeed. Look at your boy out there. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
He's starving out there. Yes, indeed. Oh, my goodness. Look at this ninja right here. Yes, indeed. He happy. All right, him happy. Him got him teeth out right there. Oh, okay. He headed down to Japan to go to the corporate linglings. Indeed. Yes, he is. And look at that ninja starving right there.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
All right, look at this ninja. Oh, okay. Okay, I see you, ninja. I see you.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
All right, I see you, ninja. Okay, you pulled up in the, okay. All right. Yes, indeed. I see him right there.
What kind of fuck you give me?
Oh, hey, man, all of y'all, we gonna repopulate Japan. All on CGA. CGA gonna repopulate Japan right now. We gonna do it live, too. Yes, indeed. We'll do it live.
Okay. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Indeed. All right. Indeed. This is what I would do. I would lose my mind out there. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to lose my mind. All right. Did I get everybody? Something like that. Uh-oh. Something's happening over here. All right. What did they do? All right. Let's get into the show. Wait a minute. I got to change the browser. That was fun. I got to change the browser real quick to get the Straggle and Sniggle Theater. All right. You hear about that rapper died? His name is Rich Boy Quan. I actually just showed a clip of Rich Boy Quan last week. All right. And I can't remember the clip, but I think I do remember the clip. It was a woman saying he was asking her about a passport, or he was asking her about where you would want to go outside of the USA. And then the woman kept naming places. Well, she said, I think he was asking, where would you go inside the USA? All right. And then she kept naming like Dubai, Jamaica. So, Rich Homie Quan. Did I say Rich Boy? Rich Boy, someone else. Well, Rich Homie Quan. Yes, rest in peace. All right, yeah. Somebody said it was some bad drugs, you know. It's a shame. It's just, people don't respect you and you don't respect yourself. I mean, sad scenario. But that's what we're hearing, possible overdose. I don't have the details to the case. Rich Homie Quan. Did I say rich boy Quan? Rich boy is rich boy selling crack, but niggas want to jack. Like no slack, just bought a Cadillac, took it to the chop shop, got the damn drop top, 2-color flip flop and the red lollipop. But I still got my Glock cock, new money, motherfucker. Don't you see the big knot? Don't you see the big chain? Don't you see the big rims? All right, that's rich boy right there. So I named rich boy Quan. All right, that's rich boy. Rich boy selling crack, punk niggas want to jack shit, take no slack. Just bought a Cadillac, took it to the chop shop, got the damn drop top. 2-color flip flop and a dead lollipop. But I still got my Glock cock, new money, motherfucker. Don't you see the big knot? Don't you see the big chain? Don't you see the big rims? Don't wonder who you hating on, baby, this here. Candy paint, gator thin seats, call me Dundee. All right. That's rich boy. That's rich boy. All right, but rich homie Quan, I can't name any songs he's on right there. Nope. All right, rich boy Quan, I don't know any songs by him, but I did hear about the guy. So, yeah, man, rest in peace to rich homie Quan. All right, anyway. Shout out to rich boy, too. Is he still alive? I want to buy a Cadillac. All right. I wanted to buy a Cadillac when I heard that song. All right, anyway. Let's get into it. Straggle and Sniggle Theater. Come on, let's do it.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?
Straggle and Sniggle. Throw some D's on that bitch. All right, man. Straggle and Sniggle Theater, man. What's going on with this? I guess a guy went to a Walmart. I mean, that was his first mistake. And his second mistake is he found a transgender person. And he took a picture of the individual, and I don't think the transgender person minded that very well. Let's take it to the video.
Oh. No. What are you doing? You do not.
Hey.
You do not.
What are you doing?
What?
Oh,
you do not take pictures of me.
Oh.
Look what you're doing.
Right. Look what you're doing, kid.
Oh, no.
What?
What?
Oh, no.
No.
What are you doing?
You do not.
Hey.
You do not.
What are you doing? What? Hey.
You do not take pictures of me.
Oh,
Look
no.
what you're doing.
Right. Look what you're doing, kid.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, the humanity.
Yeah, man, this is, man, rest in peace to this kid, this punk kid. And take a look at this. Ninja, look at this. Hold up for a second.
Hey, look at this.
All right, goodness. Oh, no. Yeah, you pissed off the wrong Is this called manhandling at this point? I don't know. Is that manhandling? I have no idea what you would call it right there, but he getting thrown out.
Hey, yo, chill, son. Hey, yo.
All right, well, I don't know. You know what I mean? He, she, and me. She's upset. He's upset. This is a disgrace. Her, they, them, zim, zer is upset, and that's a mighty deep voice. I'm going to tell you that right now. And look at this. Got titties in. Yeah, man. I mean, you do not take pictures. And this dude getting manhandled, mopped.
What?
And she thick. Look at that 5 o'clock shadow. Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute right here.
Hey, yo, chill,
and got a, oh, hey, my goodness. All right. Well, who's taking pictures, actually? So he's recording himself getting manhandled or zimzer handled, transhandled. All right. What do you call it? Look at that mug. I mean, you didn't shave this morning. Looking like Barney Rubble out here. Like, why would you even want to be in a dress looking like that in the face? And that, no, I mean, come on, man.
Oh, no.
No.
What are you doing?
You do not.
Hey.
You do not.
What are you?
Hey, man, that's violence. And what is that in your hand? Is that a firearm or a purse? You got a purse? Man.
Doing. What?
Hey. You do not take pictures of me.
I mean, well. You do not take pictures of me. Oh, no.
Look what you're doing.
Man, that is violence right there. What a violent woman that is. Ladies, you guys got to curb your violence. I mean, we can't handle that type of stuff right there. Straggle and Sniggle Theater. Married couples' wedding photos are going viral on social media. Yeah, I've seen these photos before. I guess they're going reviral. You know, anything can go reviral, but wow.
Oh, the humanity.
I guess real love does exist. Real love does exist for both of them. And is that a kiss on the cheek, sir? Somebody's got to explain. Where did you find this person? I don't even know if this is another trans issue here. Where did you find? Oh my goodness.
Oh, the humanity.
Real love does exist. Take a look at this, Ninja. Yo, what are we doing?
Hey, look at this.
Oh, okay. Here I lay all alone. Yes, tossing, turning, yearning for some of your tender love. Wowzers. I mean, that is love. I mean, I guess somebody wants to tell me, Coach, love does exist. I guess I see it, bruh. And what is going on with you need a tailor. You need a tailor, fam. I mean, this is ridiculous right here. The sleeve, your cuffs, that's terrible. I can't even see your cufflinks. Ooh, wait. Ooh, wee. All right. He loves her right there. He loves her. So.
Oh, the humanity.
Okay, something's going on here. Somebody getting the green card. She looked like Gary. Never mind. Let's keep it moving. All right, Houston, you're up. Apparently, Shannon Sharpe says there's 10s in Houston. Compared to Atlanta, there's no other city that can match the talented women of Houston. Let's take you to that Bama, Shannon Sharpe, and Ocho Cinco here. Let's play the clip.
Everybody. Come on, man.
I live in Atlanta, and I thought Atlanta, for what I seen, ain't nothing messing with. They ain't messing with Houston. They are not effing with Houston.
Nah, man. I don't know what.
And I only went a handful of places. I don't want to go no more. Asked them, we got to come back to Houston. I said, no, we don't. No, we don't. No, hell no.
Hey.
No.
Hey. Listen, it was listen. As far as I'm concerned, I got the baddest in the world.
Oh. Okay, all right. So Shannon Sharpe, look at these Bamas. All right, Abba Dabba in 1 and 2. All right, shout out to these brothers here. Great show, great podcast. Wish I could catch more of it, but I'd be sleeping or at the JUCO when you come on. So that's neither here nor there. All right, not only that, he said Houston got them 10s. He says there's 10s in Houston. There's no other American city that can compete with Houston. Now, we'll put up a poll real quick. We got to put up a poll because, man, I mean, I've been to Houston. Now, I'm going to just say it's been a while. It's been a while. And I've been to every city and every state except for Alaska. He says Houston got the baddest women. All right. We're going to do agree or disagree. Houston got the baddest women, according to Shannon Sharpe. You know, he likes them thick. He liked them big husky broads and husky white women. So he doesn't mind husky broads. You know, he said you ain't a lady unless you 180. All right. And by the way, the STIs are out of control out there. Thought pocket. Okay. But he says Houston got the baddest bitches in America. That's Shannon Sharpe. And, you know, I'm not going to say some other things. I could say a whole bunch. But Chad Ochocinco is not co-signing this. He is not co-signing this at all. I think he even said L.A. got him, but let's see.
Everybody, come on, man.
I live in Atlanta, and I thought Atlanta.
By the way, Atlanta don't have good-looking women. I don't even know what y'all talking about. Now, yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, in terms of ranking cities, Atlanta don't have the best looking women, so he's already off on this one. But he did say he lives in Atlanta, and he thought Atlanta was the best. I mean, it ain't even close to the best, but let's continue.
What I seen ain't nothing messing with. They ain't messing with Houston. They are not effing with Houston.
Nah, man.
So he said Atlanta's not messing with Houston. Houston got Atlanta beat. All right, we got 84% of people. Okay, Houston getting stomped on right now.
I don't know what.
And I only went a handful of places. I don't want to go no more. I don't want to go no more. Ash told me, we got to come back to Houston. I said, no, we don't.
Okay, so he's saying Houston got the 10s. All right. I'm going to go ahead and politely decline. I'm going to tell you. All right, I'm going to politely decline. Let's get it on, man. Let's go to the next one down here. Straggle Sniggle Theaters. Well, again, speaking of the South, we have this woman here. Take a look at her. She looks young. She has a baby. But they made a video here with some music. Here we go right here. Insomnia got me up at 3 a.m. posting videos. All right, so there's some music here, so we got to mute it. So we got Grandma 35, Mom 16, Son 1. Oh, my goodness. They're just...
Oh, the humanity.
Woo-wee. All right, man almighty. Okay, yes, the 35-year-old grandma, obviously, she had her child at 16 or 17 as well, and it is a vicious cycle. Ain't a daddy in sight. The only male is that male child, and this kid probably don't have a chance here. This is the Negro community at its best, all right? I know the Latinos are right up there, too. I'm going to tell y'all that right there, but eventually they'll have a network of support and family, but this is going to be bad news. But anyway, we were just talking about this last night. A lot of people be like, 18, like, why are we celebrating this? I suppose, I guess if Dwayne Wade could celebrate transgender child that is a minor, we could celebrate minors transgender, what do they call it? Transitioning. And now we're celebrating minors having kids, but God forbid you go out there and you get you a woman that is 19 years old. God forbid. No, 21. Wait, that's not the law. All right, but here we go right here. God forbid. But they out here been, and that girl is 16 now. So, and she looks younger than 16. She looks younger than that. God dang. She definitely looked 15 or 14. So, man, they be fucking early, man. Even the mom. Ooh-wee. Yeah, she had that child at 15. So, yeah, so she was 15 when she had the child. Boy, my goodness, man, that's too much commentary that I can add to that. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. All right, so Straggle Sniggle Theater, we got your boy Cam, Killer Cam. Here we go right here. He says, Cam, I don't need no woman. I don't need a woman. This is a rapper. He has a hot podcast here. All right, on I think it is what it is podcast. This is what Killer Cam says.
Listen. I could go to the Chinese joint and get a hand job and I'll be good. I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? I'm at that age. Yeah. You gotta think about it, bro. Yeah. You feel me, G? Like, listen, how long you gotta think? Yeah, the little. See, you go to the massage shits. If the window pitch black, you go by the prices and say $40 per hour. That's what you in the hand job joint. If you go to the joint, it's all like 110. Don't expect nothing from that joint. That's a real. That's a real masseuse. That's a real spot. You gotta look at the prices to know where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness, Cam, Killer Cam. Shout out to the Dipset, baby. Dipset, bitch.
Get him, daddy.
All right, Dipset, bitch. All right.
Get him, daddy.
All right, so apparently he went down to the Ling Ling rub and tug. The Herc and Jerk. All right. Yes, indeed, man. He got him down there. Cameron going down to the goodness. And he embarrassed about it here, man. Like, yo.
What kind of fuck you give me?
Jesus. Calm down. This is Cameron right here with Grit. Cam Fu Young. All right. Here we go right here. All right. Yes, indeed. Yo.
What kind of fuck you give me?
All right. Anyway. I see what you like, Cam. I see what you like. Yep. Went down to the Jerk Shack. Got his meat fixed.
Yeah, but listen. I could go to the Chinese joint and get a hand job and I'll be good. I don't need you.
He said, I don't need you, man. I tell you, man, the dark side is litty out here, brothers. What's going on the dark side? Everybody on the dark side now, I see. Oh, my goodness. Somebody said grip set. All right, everybody on the dark side. The dark side is becoming the light side. It's becoming the normal side. People out here admitting in brazen broad daylight, they out here getting their meat fixed and fixing binds. All right, what an evil world we live in, gentlemen. Goodness.
It's an evil world we live in.
All right, how many more Straggle and Sniggle videos do I have? All right, I got like 3 more. Here we go right here. She says, what did she say? She says this.
Black men, I'm going to say it from me to you. This is just straight up. Black women, 80% of them, they don't like you. 80%, I'm probably sure it's more. But at least 80% of black women in this day and age, it don't matter how old or young they are, they have a general dislike and hatred for you. See, I'm not telling you something that you ain't already felt. I'm telling you something that you know. Black men, I'm going to say it from me to you. This is just straight up. Black women, 80% of them, they don't like you. 80%, I'm probably sure it's more. But at least 80% of black women in this day and age, it don't matter how old or young they are, they have a general dislike and hatred for you. See,
now, I said this last week or this week. Guys, this is obvious, Ninja. This is obvious. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Ain't no big deal. This is that. You ain't told me nothing I don't even know. All right. I ain't never known. All right. But I appreciate her saying this. She's trying to school y'all ninjas up on game. 80%. Who thinks it's 80%? If you think it's higher than 80%, press 1. If you think it's lower than 80%, press 2. All right. But yeah, I've felt this all my life, you know. It's been like this disdain, this like, damn, we stuck with y'all. Like, fuck, we got to deal with y'all. All right, but, all right, I'm going to tell you, man, that is 100%. All right, let me see here. They killing the show? All right, they killing the show. They don't like this information. All right, yep, they killing the show. All right, here we go right here. All right, no, they're not killing the show. Okay.
New world order.
All right, so, but yeah, like I was saying, I don't know where I left off. All right, they tried to get me. But I've been saying this for a long time. I'm like, nah. All right, what happened to the numbers? Where did everybody go? All right, so let's get back to the show. I've been saying that for a long time. I felt that. And people are going to say, well, what about other races of women? Like, what do you think? Do they like you? I mean, I generally get better treatment from them. That they don't show that they dislike me. But they show... Like, when I see sisters, I don't care where I'm at. They show, like, disdain for me. Like, I feel disdain. I feel it, like, coming. You ever been outside and, like, the heat comes from people's body and you can see the heat? Like, it's cold outside, but you can see the heat coming from their body. Like, when I'm by them, I can feel the heat coming off their body. Like, they just, like... don't interact, don't look. They don't want to say nothing to me. They literally just like hoping I don't look at them and then hoping I look at them so I can catch them not looking at me or they can catch me not looking at them or vice versa. Like I feel it. And they just be mad, especially if they have kids with them. They already kind of like probably a single mammy. All right. So that if a woman does talk to me in public, like a black woman, I'm like shocked. I'm like, what? I'll be like, what? And it's normally going to be one that is probably going to be more single, maybe younger. But dude, I see them and they just be like, disdain, look, just like, and just be like, and just walking just. Hey, you know what happened? I was recently picking up a young piece of calico. She's a mulatto. I was picking her up in her apartment complex. So I pull up in the G-Wagon. And I'm pulling up and it was a sister walking. And literally, she saw me. She saw the G-Wagon driving up slow. She looks at me in the window and was like I could see her face curl up. Like, wow. I mean, I get haters all the time, but that, like, I'm like, damn, she literally looked at me and was like, I didn't even have nobody. It was just me in the car. She could have been like, oh, hi. She could have done the old church shit, but she literally looked and I saw her face go like disgusted. I was like, damn, man. Sisters be down bad. And I think it's really mentally. It's a mental down bad. They just down bad mentally. It's just, I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is. She was disgusted. All right, anyway. Here we go. Straggle and Sniggle Theater. Man, I know this is a long segment, but we only got 2 more segments after this. We got one more in the main event. And this one is Remember You're Irreplaceable. We talked about this earlier where the woman said, Sista Goddess said, women know that they're replaceable. So here's a skit right here.
You know what? You're a bum. I want nothing to do with you. I'm out. Good luck finding somebody like me. Where's my card? Never mind, I'll find You know what? You're a bum. I want nothing to do with you. I'm out. Good luck finding somebody like me.
All right, good luck finding somebody like me, bitch. With all that top ramen on your head, easy. Easy business. This is easy. All right, look. I mean, I can find any woman with top ramen on their head, a whole bowl of it, too. So if you want to walk on out, it's all good, baby. Good luck finding another one like you. Yes. All right, don't threaten me with a good time. I can find anybody with cankles like that. All right, yep. And there you go. All right, yep. And he's already recovered. Yep, he's already got them lined up. All right, and if you have abundance, and this doesn't mean just women lined up. It means other things in life, the free agent lifestyle. It's not just women that you have an abundance with. You have abundance of options. You're like, okay, cool. I got more hobbies to do and more money to put on my hobbies. You don't need more women. You have an abundance of things to do. So it's like, all right, you want to make space? Go ahead and make space. All right, he threw up the middle finger right there. All right, anyway. Somebody said they're always competing with us, and that's the thing. We have women that are literally competing with us. They want to be able to show us that they got a house first. They got a G-Wagon first. Like, they're not trying to celebrate the success with you. Although I've had sisters be nice and happy about my success and all that stuff. But, yeah, they're competing with you. So if you're up, they want to be up with you, meaning that they want to get theirs. They don't want to help you get more G-Wagons. They're like, oh, okay, you're good. I see you can good. Let's help you build up more. Yeah, somebody said they're always competing. So that makes sense. Okay, we got Straggle Sniggle Theater. Is this the last one? We got one more. We got you know who-ish guy
I'm not
right
going to
here.
say what race, what people. We know I can't say that.
All right, we got a you know who-ish guy here gonna run some game. He spit some game at some chutzpah. He's going to spit some chutzpah to this guy right here. Let's see if we can hear what he's saying.
You ever eaten herring?
What you hasn't eaten herring?
Yeah. I have a question for you. Let's hear some dating advice for the Yidden.
Best dating advice I can give you is remember the most expensive thing in the world is a woman that's free for the evening.
Ooh, you know who is. Tell him. Oh, shit. Okay. Damn.
I'm not going to say what race, what people. We know I can't say that.
I listen, I've been trying to tell y'all. Ain't no free women. Free women cost the most. All right, free women cost the most. I've been trying to tell y'all. The most expensive thing is a woman that's free for the evening. Oh, my God. Or have you been listening to me? Oh, my. All right, he got some more right here.
I don't get it.
Look, he don't get it. He laughing at him.
He doesn't get it.
He'll get it eventually.
Maybe
He'll get it eventually.
I'm not going to say what race, what people. We know I can't say that.
He'll get it eventually, ninja. You're going to wake up. That's why I be telling y'all youngins, one day you're going to wake up. You're going to realize everything that I told you was the God's honest truth. You've been arguing with me, and he don't get it. The dude in the back said he'll get it one day. You'll fuck around and find out.
One day. I'm just like a holy guy, you know?
Holy, yeah. You got your chai and you got your Magen David.
Yeah, I'm thinking about herring. What's the most romantic thing that a Jewish woman has ever done for you?
Left.
Oh, my goodness. Jesus Christ. Who hurt this guy right here? Wow. Okay, we got Red Pill Jaime here. All right, shout out to
I'm not going to say what race.
I don't know if I can say that.
We know I can't say that.
We'll call him not. We won't call him that. All right, but he's showing some chutzpah himself. My Lord, what's going on, man? Is everybody going crazy? Everybody that took the red pill. Oh my. Whew. Red pill Goldstein, Goldberg, Goldbrick, red pill Goldbrick. All right, goodness. Chill out, sir.
Damn, my yid. Okay, well, thank you. You're actually a huge freaking legend. Have you ever eaten herring?
What Jew hasn't eaten herring?
Yeah. I have a question for you. Let's hear some dating advice for the yidden.
Best dating advice I can give you is remember the most expensive thing in the world is a woman that's free for the evening.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't get it.
He doesn't get it.
He'll get it eventually.
Maybe one day. I'm just like a holy guy, you know?
Holy, yeah. You got your chai and you got your Bunkin' Dovid.
Yeah, I'm thinking about herring. What's the most romantic thing that a Jewish woman has ever done for you?
Left.
Damn, my yid. Okay, well, thank you.
Yeah, this goofball, he ain't gonna get it. All right, he tried to be too holy, and the dude even making fun of him. Look at you, you got your holy shit on. He was like, yeah, you're done. All right, that's Straggle at Sniggle Theater.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?
Shout out to him, Mr. Goldstein. Steinberg, all right? He was lacing them up with some pills there. All right, yeah, he already a lost cause. He gonna be all got. But then the other dude was like, he'll get it eventually. His ass gonna wake up. Oh, man, shout out to Mr. Albert says, can you please play the 49er song again for all the Niner fans thinking they're going back to the Super Bowl? All right, I got to get it prepped up. Might be able to do that. Shout out to our brother Abel returns to Eden as my light, bright grandfather, born in 1883, would say, a fine colored gentleman like yourself, coach, should stay away from German women if you want to live. Woo-wee. He says, stay away from the German women. Oh, no. All right, so there goes y'all's dream of getting the Aryan woman. He said, stay away from the German woman. Everybody got their experiences, don't they? All right, no German women for y'all. They said, stay away. Where's the German women at? They said, stay away from the German women. Okay, that was in 1883. All right, no German women for you ninjas right here. Nope. Your dream of strong, big children are gone. All right, there you go. No German women. Look at them fannies. All right, goodness. All right, boy. Them some big women. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, the humanity.
Look at that. And she got a goddamn engine block. All right, throwing the engine block. Goodness gracious. Oh, my.
Oh, the humanity.
Okay. Ninja, what cycle are she on? Is she on that's a lot of trend. All right, that's why like them CrossFit women be running around all looking all feminine at the head, but then they be all built like taking all them steroids. All right, anyway, them CrossFit women. Oh man, no German women. He says that's Abel returns to Eden. Says stay away from the German woman. All right, raise a stein for me, and some sauerkraut. Sauerkraut. What else is going on? Oktoberfest. 9. All right, I don't even know, man. Oh man. He says they are not all doing CrossFit. All right. He said it is what it is. Not all of them, but they will rough your ass up. And don't let her get to speaking fast on you. It's going to be a mess. Let's see here. We got a couple more, and then we'll get back. Shout out to brother Fazito says, Coach ain't give me a chance to warn me before the transition to Rumble. My saved playlist and watch list gone. Yes, it is. He says, I have Rumble, but don't know the name of the streams. All right, I'm going to put the link in the description box right now. I'll put the link, and you got to catch it when it's running by right quick. All right, wait. Hold on for a second. Why can't I see it? Oh, you don't know the name of the streams in the playlist. That's what you're talking about. Oh, okay. Well, just watch them all then. I have no idea. All right. Watch them all. Oh, man. I'm going to have to rebuild my catalog. I'm rebuilding my catalog. All right. And then by the time people find me, they're going to be like, gosh, this guy sounds pretty cool. All right. He's copying a lot of Andrew Tate talking points. You know, they're going to think I'm new. No government aim. Says Pookies go after the underage girls and or impregnate them because they don't give a F. Their lives mostly aren't in order. All right, shout out to you. Yes, normally the Pookie, yes, that young lady that was dancing with her daughter. Yeah, that's a Pookie for sure. You got to imagine, you know, if you ever had adolescent children, if you leave them alone with another person, or if you leave them alone, like you're at work at the call center and you don't get home till 6 o'clock, they liable to be fucking. All right. I'm just letting you know, especially if you live in a lower middle class area like Inglewood, Artesia and shit like this, you know, them kids gonna be getting it on. All right. And if you work on Saturday, don't work on Saturday. Your daughter gonna be getting tossed. All right, unbelievable. Somebody, all they need is a pissy mattress. And she don't even know who the baby daddy is. It could be 3 niggas. All right, for sure. They getting tossed. I mean, unfortunately, we got to talk about it because people don't like to talk about it. Why do y'all get uncomfortable when we talk about this? People get real uncomfortable when I talk about it. Dude, I got kids this age and a little bit older. And I'm going to tell you, man, you let some kids get around alone, men and women, young boys and girls, they going to fuck. I'm just letting you know. They going to do it, especially if they are, you know what I mean? Like, you know, if they come from certain type of backgrounds. And even the mom was doing it. So it ain't like this is a stretch of imagination. So people get real uncomfortable about it. Well, not all. Dude, I'm telling you, man. This is way more prevalent than you would actually understand. By the way, though, teenage pregnancy is going down, but that's because of birth control. It's not because they not fucking. All right, so that's that. All right, it's not because they're not having sex. It's going down because of birth control. A lot of these kids have IUDs and birth control early on to control their period cycles and their hormones, headaches potentially. Some young girls get a lot of headaches when they losing all that blood initially when their period starts. So they'll have some uncomfortable stuff there. And one of the things they'll say is birth control. All right. But yep, these guys got to keep your kids active. Got to keep them active. And even that doesn't stop that. All right. But yeah, keep them active. Keep them enrolled in stuff. But if they have time on their hands, they gonna fuck. Unfortunately, and people think y'all gonna talk them into abstinence. Them hormones are too powerful for that if left alone to their own vices. All right. So people get uncomfortable with it. I always and rarely have this conversation because what happens is we put blinders on. We want to act like it's not happening, or you want to act like it's rare, or you want to make it about, oh, well, you're a predator. Listen, this is happening right here, right now, whether you like it or not. And there's even worse stories about this, even with girls this age, even doing things with older men. I mean, that's happening too. Nobody wants to talk about that. Right? Nobody wants to talk about that. But yeah, I'm always ready to have the conversation because I try to make y'all as uncomfortable as possible. I actually saw a video where a guy was like, oh, if she's 18, she's still too young. And I'm like, voting? Ninja, you can vote. You could drive a vehicle up and down the freeway. You could buy nicotine, probably some weed. There's a variety. You could go to war. I mean, we keep having these conversations, and it's basically just veiled threats at getting a person. Like that's the biggest issue in the community. Like people act like that's the biggest issue in the community. If we just solve that, so we're just gonna keep threatening people to try to avoid that. I'm like, you guys got bigger issues than that, for real. You guys got bigger issues. I guarantee you most of the babies being made ain't by no older guy, severely older and younger woman at all. But most of the babies are being made by teenagers and slightly older male. That's where the babies are coming from. This is why a woman's 40 and they got a 13-year-old and an 18-year-old and they 40. I mean, come on, bro. It ain't coming from, yeah, they can go to war, fight. They can buy a firearm, shoot. All of a sudden, no, they still too young. They still kids. All right. Like, what are we doing? Oh, yeah, because the frontal lobe ain't developed. Okay, you can't vote then. You can't vote. You can't buy spray paint at the store. Like, come on. Let's stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit. Y'all can have that feeling if you want. All of a sudden, when it comes to fucking, no, they off limits. But nope, they can vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. That's fine. That's different, coach. Just pick and choosing. They can shoot somebody in war. They can get drafted in the war. That's fine. They can get a CDL and drive a truck with gasoline and oil in it. They can buy vape pen and cigarettes. They're not children. We need to stop this idea of delayed adolescence or extended adolescence. We just push the adolescents way over the top. 24, 23, 21. That is not an by the way, you can go to big boy prison at 18 committing a crime. You can get a life sentence for prison at 18 and go to big boy jail. Like, you're going to prison forever for life if you commit a crime like a homicide, first degree, life. But they're kids still. Kids, it's weird. I mean, I don't understand this obsession with it. Like, let's deal with the reality. You're grown up. You're ready to go. Or we push everything up. I'm fine with that. Let's push everything up to 25. Driver's license, voting, okay, buying alcohol, guns. I don't mind. Push it all the way up. I mean, let's just have the conversation. Push everything up. Job, working, prison, war, push everything up to 25 so we can stop having the conversation. Okay, everybody under 25 are children. It's just... But don't have this one thing that you're uncomfortable with it, but for some reason they're grown. They can go out and vote. Tough conversation, right? Tough conversation. Oh, that's different, Colt. Okay, it's different. It's different only because you disagree with it. All right, anyway. Let them live at home until they're 25. Let's just push the age of growth and maturity till the brain stems fully develop. Push everything to 25. He says right here, told them to push everything to 25 and people start glitching. You see, they don't want it. What they want is to control men's sexual behavior, period. That's the only thing they're doing. They're controlling men's sexual behavior. So if you think it's weird, fine with me. Okay, let's push the age up for everybody. For everything. You don't want to do it. Okay, shut the fuck up. All right, shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. You're doing too much. All right, it's too much. All right, y'all going too far with the shit. Just shut up. Shout out to our brother Ralphie. Shannon Sharpe is right. Not impressed with California at all. Well, I mean, where have you been in Cali? Have you been everywhere in Cali? Cali's mighty big, sir. I mean, I'm standing up for Cali. Yeah, don't let, yep, somebody said no social media till 25. Can't vote till 25 for women, if that's what we're doing. They so dumb and young. By the way, let's just put this back up on the screen right here. All right, they young enough to do this, and y'all celebrating it. Mama doing a whole touchdown dance. This is fine. All right, yeah, where you been in California, first of all, gentlemen? I mean, yeah. Yo, chill out. No government name BH with a sponsorship. All right, we're going to cut you off, sir. All right. He says, for us married men with school-aged children, how many family vacations do you recommend taking per year? Y'all got to get out. So depends on where you are. All right. It says right here. Okay, who's in the backyard? Somebody in my backyard? I hope that's my son. Oh yeah, oh yeah, it is. He's doing a project. But how many vacations do I say you take per year? I say 4 vacations, at least 1 per each season. You got to recreate yourself, recreate 1 per each season minimum, but they don't have to be destination vacations. You don't have to always go to the White Sands and the Caribbeans. But if you go to somewhere, upstate, you live in the city, New York, go upstate. Go to the Poconos. If you live in New Orleans, Southern Louisiana, go to Shreveport or Houston. All right, you can take 2 of those, can be staycations or close weekend trips or something like that, just to reset everybody. So you don't have to get on the plane and travel across the Atlantic Ocean to have a vacation. That's maybe your special vacation. But at least 4. People are doing 4 to 5. The average couple in the upper middle class and up, they're doing 4 and 5 vacations. Okay. So that's the truth about it. So that's where we're going. That's what I go with. So I try to get away 4 times. All right. Anyway, whatever you guys go, pick your vacations wisely. So get your families out there, get them out there, move around, learn some things. That's what I think. I'm just saying, I'm not saying go to Shreveport, but I'm saying get in the car. You go for a 4-hour drive. Go to Big Bear. Go to Mammoth. You're in New Orleans, go to Mobile. All right, go to Mobile. I don't know where the fuck you would go. Go to Tallahassee. All right, so anyway, you guys got to get it. You guys got to get it out your system, man. Everybody needs to go on vacation. Everybody needs vacations. All right, anyway. Yeah, Biloxi, I guess, if you're in New Orleans. Shout out to our brother Roderick. Hey, coach, your previous live streams about dealing with depressed women was spot on. My ex of 5 years was always depressed. And he says right here, honestly, she was borderline bipolar looking back at things. She was a single mother as well. Thank God I left and never had a child with her. Free agent now. Yeah, gentlemen. Yeah. Don't deal with depressed women. Unfortunately, most women say they're depressed. But I think we have to realize why they're saying it. Number 1, they're not in a place where they thought they would be in life. Number 2, they're looking for sympathy, aka empathy. You're the empathy soldier. You're supposed to get stabbed and take all the bullets and then say, you'll never understand how hard a life I've had it. So you can be easy on them and don't challenge them. 3, it disarms you so they can always fall back saying they're depressed. And if they have depression, again, these are one of these issues. Guys, if you're depressed, don't date nobody. Don't bring that bullshit over to nobody else. Nobody want to hear that shit. All right? Nobody want to hear that shit. I ain't got no time for that. And don't go to therapy with them. Don't go to therapy with them. All right? Maybe if you go to therapy with me, you'll make me feel better. Don't go. Say no. I'm not going to your goddamn goofy ass therapist in your therapy program. So that's just my opinion on it. You don't have to agree with it. And if you're a man that's depressed, stay the fuck away from people in relationships. Relationships are the last thing you need. That is not going to cure your depression. Right. All right. Let me see here. Say they are depressed. This is just my opinion. Dealing with depressed people, they're insufferable. All right, they're insufferable. And here's the thing. If it doesn't work out, if the relationship doesn't work out, they'll start threatening harming themselves. Or if you try to keep them accountable, they'll threaten to harm themselves. And most of the time, they never going to do nothing. But that's neither here nor there. But then you don't know how to handle it. You're not equipped to handle it. You're not supposed to be handling it. Leave that for the professional. But you're going to be the next person they blame. So you're going to be the next reason why they depressed. Right. So I'm like, yeah, man, fuck all that. Yeah. But we tell you guys, if you are feeling depression, number 1, go seek some help. Do not wait for somebody to find you in a heap and drag you to a counselor or a therapist. Number 2, go outside. Number 3, get 20 minutes of cardio. Number 4, eat at a proper time. Number 5, take your punk ass to sleep before 9 o'clock. Eliminate the blue screen an hour before. Number 6, wake up with the sun. Get your circadian rhythm up. Number 5, get a purpose of yourself. Try to figure out what your purpose in life is. And if your purpose in life is just squat and do push-ups, squat and do push-ups. All right. Number 6, lose some damn weight. Right. Number 7, go to the gym. Number 8, wake up on time. Number 9, go get a job. All right. Number 10, drink some water. Drink water, not motherfucking Gatorades and Powerades and Monster drinks and Red Bulls. Number 11, stop going out every weekend like you celebrating something and you ain't accomplished a goddamn thing all week. So stop going out and partying. Number 12, stop jerking off the porn. I mean, there's a whole bunch of shit you can do. Yeah. I mean, come on, bruh. Stop drinking Mountain Dews and Zimas and wine coolers and alcohol. I mean, there's a whole bunch of shit you can do before you can go chop wood, do some push-ups, stop drinking Kool-Aid. Like, damn, fam. I mean, it ain't that hard. I mean, but look, this shit worked out for me. Stop smoking weed and dope and drugs and lines of coca and 2C. Maybe these things will help. These things are going to help you, fam. If you can't handle it. But apparently you can't handle the basis of life, bro. But I ain't going to stop my life looking at your monkey ass bitter party of one. All right, sitting at the table with the cloud over your head. That ain't going to stop me from living, you bitch ass ninja. All right? And you suck ass bitches. All right? It ain't going to stop me from living. All right? Bitter party of one, table for one. All right, please. Go on vacation. Number 14, go on vacation. 15, get a massage. All right. I mean, how about you start there? Talking about you depressed. Did you run a lap? All right. You be like, I'm depressed, coach. Run a lap. I'm an old PE teacher ass ninja. Take a lap. Take a knee. All right, anyway. All right, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't even have the luxury to be depressed. Too many people depend on me. Too many people depend on me. For real, make your bed. I mean, look, make your bed. Look at your fucking bed. Why don't you make your bed? Your bed ain't even been made in 2 weeks. Take a shower, ninja. Take a shower. I mean, there's like he said, get a haircut. This is too easy, fam. It's too easy for me. Take a shower, ninja. Read a book. Ninja said, read a book. Like this is too easy. All right. I didn't even charge you $200 for this. You got all this information for free. I gave you 20 things to do. Watch CGA. Laugh. Oh my God. Ninjas ain't clean your room, ninja. Why don't you clean your room? Take out the trash. Open your curtains, ninja. I mean, brush your teeth. Buy some cologne. Put some on. You know what I mean? Like, damn. I'm figuring out. Try like, yo, this shit is too easy. All right, anyway. All right, look. Last one. April returns to Eden says, my grandfather would say that because ancient German women would kill wounded Roman legionnaires who fell behind. They have a history of taking no prisoners. Wow. All right, the German women. Shout out to them. Go get a manicure. Let Ling Ling rub on your hands, coach. I have social anxiety. All right, let Ling Ling rub your hands. She'll rub your hands and your feet. She'll trim your nails and get the dirt under your fingernails, fam. I mean, bruh. Wash your ass. Like, look at your surroundings, bro. Look at your shit. Vacuum your room. I mean, come on, look, there's too much shit going on right now. Anyway, I can't afford being depressed. I mean, there's too many people that depend on me, including some nice fine pieces of calico, plus my kids, my parents. There's too many people depending on me. The coach gang. I mean, I can't wake up one day. Hey, y'all, depression is real. All right, let me stop. Get your meat fixed. You know you can get your meat fixed for a fee. Ninjas be like, I want somebody to love me when I get my me fixed. Somebody said, isn't a manicure zesty? I don't get why a manicure is zesty. Like, why would a manicure be zesty? Like, why is somebody cutting your nails and massaging your hands zesty? Can somebody please explain this? By the way, you haven't read my book, clearly, because in chapter, The Art of Self-Care, I think it's chapter 7. Why would a manicure be, they're clipping your nails and they massage your hand and shit. They be massaging your arms. They be like, they clip your nails. You put it in the fucking bowl. They fucking take the file, give you a massage. They massage your neck. That's gay. All right, here we go right there. Man, that's gay. That's super duper gay. Having women massage your arms and your shoulders. I can't think of anything more gayer than that. That's got to be zesty. He said that's a woman thing. Clipping your nails and getting a massage on your arm is a woman thing. You guys don't realize the art. You guys don't realize the act of other people touching you in a therapeutic way, how that helps heal you. It helps heal you. These are healing treatments that have gone on for thousands of years. Where did it only become that women get healed by touch? And that's one of the reasons why you're depressed. Ain't no women touching on you. Dude, you paid a woman to touch on you and rub you and take care of you. That's actually a wealthy thing to do, more or less than a woman thing. That is self-care. That's self-care. Now, the fact that women tend to take care of themselves more than men is a testimony as to why you might think that it's a woman thing, because women are the only ones that take care of themselves. They get a scratch on the finger, they at the doctor. They get massages. They go to the spa. They get people to give hygiene. They take care of their hygiene. It's you dirty, hairy ass crack, no dirt under your fingernail niggas that can't get a woman to touch you with a 10-foot pole where I can pay her $50. The bitch will touch on me. And it might be a little bit more mentally therapeutic and basic hygiene. But you niggas' toenails are all yellow and rotted over. Dirt under your toenails. Your toenails got jaundice and they yellow. Fungus under your feet. And you think it's feminine to get yourself cleaned up. Like, this is weird. Y'all some weirdos. You're just cleaning yourself. It's like you're cleaning yourself by a woman rubbing your feet. Y'all some dirty ass ninjas. Oh my goodness. Just because women do it doesn't mean it's a woman thing. Y'all scared to go in there and get a woman to trim your nails and clean up under your hands and shit. All right. Like, bruh, I don't get it. I'm going to go in here. Feel like a woman. Ninja don't even change your shoes. I'm a man. I refuse to change my shoes. I wore my shoes for 5 years in a row. Why? Because I'm a man. Only women change their shoes. Y'all some filthy ass ninja, dry alligator skin having ass niggas. All right, what is wrong with y'all? Don't you want to feel good? Don't you want to feel like $1 million? The fuck is going on? All right, anyway. Y'all dirty. Y'all some dirty ninjas. All right, I see it. Dirty ninjas. Yo, it's a massage. Nah, that's feminine, man. Can't do it. They put massage oil on you. A woman massages your back. Feminine. You need somebody to clean the back of your necks. Y'all need to take a rag and clean the back of your necks. And you need to clean somebody on the back of your whole spine. There's a layer of dirt. That's why y'all ain't getting no pussy. I figured it out. Now we figured it out. Y'all walking around here, hairy backed ass ninja, musty armpit, stinking ass socks ass ninja. Yo, man, do we talk about basic hygiene, feminine? Woo wee. Anyway, I love it, man. I love challenging your mind. But you gonna keep doing shit, I'll just clip them myself. Go ahead then. All right, Ninja. Okay, I guarantee you 3 weeks from now, your nails gonna be longer than a motherfucker. Your nails gonna be, I bet you I look at you, if you had your socks off, your nails will be yellow. Look, ain't no dirt under my fingers. Come on. My fucking nail. Ninja, no, hey man, look, I was at a Raiders game and the Ninja had nose hairs coming out from his nostril. And I said, a nose hair trimmer is literally, it's a cheap thing, fam. He was an old black guy. I said, bruh, you too old to have your goddamn nose hairs coming out of your nostrils. And he had a fine, nice looking woman with them. They were older. They probably been together for a long time. Bruh, I wanted to give him my little nose hair trimmer. I'm like, you need to get that shit. This is terrible. Because that's all I could see every time I looked at him. He was laughing and sniggling. Would you get them nose hairs, fam? This is terrible. We can't be walking around looking like this. This is shitty, bruh. But I guess that's feminine too. Man, I ain't got no time to be tripping, man. It's feminine to get your nose hairs. Man, get your nose hairs, fam. Get a set of clips. We gonna have to do a show for these dirty foot ass ninjas. All right, I will refuse to have walking around here with poor hygiene. Poor hygiene. Y'all ninjas don't floss your teeth. Y'all walking around with plaque all in your gums. Ninjas got gingivitis talking about they a man. Look at all the men leaving. Look at all the men leaving. But when it comes down to fingernails, nah. That's sassy. All right, fingernails, no. I draw the line at fingernails, coach. You drew the line long time ago before we got the fingernails. Before you got the fingernails, you drew the line way before that. Ninja, look at your trash can in your bathroom. I bet you there's trash piled outside the goddamn trash can. What's wrong with hygiene? It's feminine. Ninjas really mad. They leaving that I'm calling them out. Gingivitis ass ninjas. Plaque in the middle of your teeth ass ninjas. Crooked teeth ass ninjas. Come on, man. We can't live like this. I can't co-sign trashy behavior. All right. You don't have to get a manicure. Don't get one. I'm not telling you to get one. But if you see me getting one, and you call me sassy, I'm going to look at your ass crazy. All right. So I'm not telling you to get one. What I'm telling you is it's okay. Trust me, bro. You're not doing anything feminine. It's not like a feminine thing to do. If you think that tell me you ain't ever had one. All right. Now, if you've never had one, say I never had one. But if you think that's feminine, that tells me more about you and your nasty ass and your Snicker stains in your drawers than it does me. You can tell I got good, nice underwear. My shit clean. Ain't a streak or a stain in the motherfucker. Now, you, on the other hand, still wipe your ass with dry toilet paper. No 2-ply ass ninjas. Single ply. Tells me a lot about who you are. Single ply, wiping your ass with dry toilet paper. It tells me what type of Negro you are, what type of ninja you are. Tells me you ain't been to the dentist in 5 years. Don't call me feminine because I got a ling clip in my toenails. Right? Tells me you wear drawers 3 days in a row. It tells me you got holes in your tank tops. It tells me you wear holey socks. But at the end of the day, I know I don't use single-ply toilet paper. I ain't been that broke in a long time. I refuse. Tells me you don't wash your hands when you leave the bathroom. Just tell me who you are. Don't try to lob sassy at me because I got 2 linglings, one rubbing my shoulder and one rubbing my feet. All right, I'm trying to help y'all ninjas. Look at all these ninjas leaving. All right, look at you Kmart shopping ass ninjas. Okay, whatever, ninja. Kmart shopping ass ninjas. You still buying your goddamn tank tops in the pack ass ninja. All right, you still buying your tidy whities in a pack ass ninjas. Okay, well look, if you still buy your drawers in a pack of 5, fine. If you still buy your drawers in a pack of 5, fine. If that's what you want to do, Mr. Fruit of the Looms. But when you find out why you ain't getting no pussy and you can't get your women right and your life ain't right, do not call me sassy because I'm getting a girl to clip my toenails and I buy my drawers by the singles and you buy them by the pack. All right, if that's what it is. All right, hey, we 2 different Negroes. You know what I mean? We 2 different guys, and you ain't bought a pack of 5 tidy whities in 5 years. You ain't replaced your drawers in 5 years, and you don't use bleach. It tells me a lot about who you are, so don't call me sassy when you see me getting, look, when you see me like this, do not call me sassy when you walking around with a 5-pack of Fruit of the Looms, all right? All right, I ain't that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm going to be here before I join you, Mr. 5-pack of Fruit of the Looms. Mr. 5-pack of white A-top, what do they call them? A shirts, 5-pack of white tank tops, ass ninja. Do not call me with the yellow underarm stains in your tank tops. Do not call me sassy when you see me running around getting my nail clipped. Oh, Lord. You got your A shirts, white, not even the colored ones. White. Yellow armpit stains. Talking about sassy. We got a problem. We got a problem. We got a problem with men. And you're depressed too. You're probably depressed. Meanwhile, I'm running around here feeling good, about to slay some junior college ling punani tonight, and I'm gonna be good, balls empty, and you are thinking about why you still got Snicker stains in your drawers. Talking about I'm sassy, and a woman ain't touched you in 5 years. It's all right. It's okay. All right, let's get back to the show. I had time today, so you know what I mean. I got time today. It is.
Yeah, I got time, cuz.
Coach, you talking down about men. I'm not talking down about men. All right, anyway. Sheesh. You young brothers ain't know what the hell going on. Ninjas ain't, these young brothers right here, you young brothers out here ain't had, listen, you ain't had no pussy since pussy had you. The last time you had some is when your mama released you from the Kraken. And you're talking about me? Wait, you talking about me?
You can talk about me all the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck. I got mine, goddammit. You better hustle and get yours.
Don't talk about me, bruh. Like, if you lived a day of my life, you couldn't even return back to the shitty life that you live in.
It's so hard for me to sit back here in this studio looking at a guy out here hollering my name.
Like, if you lived one day of my life and had access to the life that I had, and you went back to your life, you might think about, you would be like, I can't come back here. I can't come back. All right, anyway. All right, anyway, man. Some of you niggas need to be slapped up. My Lord have mercy. Let's stop. Let's get in here. Let's get in here, man. I love y'all, though. This is from the bottom of my lovely broken heart. All right, I got you. And this is you coming up here next. All right, this is you coming up here next. Look at all these men that done left. All right, dirty yellow toe fungus ass ninjas done left the stream. Okay. All right, anyway, look. Here we go right here. What are we doing here? Chad and Tyrone, let's do the main event. So I'll leave y'all alone tonight. Chad and Tyrone have to compete. This is where the depression is. Coach Chad and Tyrone, they don't have to pay. They can get the girls, and they never have to pay. All right, so here we go right here. Take a look at this. These are any ninja talking shit about me in the chat. This is you right here. All right, this is you. It's never that deep. This is you, how you get girls today. Here you go.
And what's the timeline? How long does it take until she's fully
And look, he got the white tank top on. Not a surprise.
recovered? Post-lectomy, best case scenario, 6 to 8 weeks.
Woo!
6 to 8 weeks. I can't. The timeline is
See that?
so into my tendencies and not even counting.
You see that Sasquatch that walked by? Look at that. Look at this ninja. Look. I've been telling y'all.
Big back, big back, big back, big back.
This ninja went woolly mammoth hunting. Look. This is y'all ninjas. This is y'all ninjas. And that starving ass ninja tried to close the door.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Look at them fucking legs. Look at them tree trunks, fam. And look what he going to slay tonight. And look at this ratchet shit on her head. Look at this. Tried to sneak her past the door. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that shit.
Oh my God.
Look at that, Wooly. Look at that. He got her. He got her. And that's a whole Pookie. Pookie don't have to pay. Okay. Keep saying that shit. We gonna prove this shit wrong right now. Look at it.
Hey, yo, chill, son. Hey,
Look at all that knee fat coming off the fat of that. Look at that shit. And he went in there and got that. You know that smell nasty. Look at that. Woo-wee. All right, so look. This is the ninjas talking shit about me in the stream. Look at y'all. All right, look. He tried to sneak past. Look, he was like, oh, damn. And he be the one talking about he got the mouthpiece. He be the one talking about he be getting hoes out here. He the one talking about he slaying Punani. He the one telling me you're a metaphile, coach. It's never that deep. Yes, it is. Ninjas is out here smashing. I be telling y'all they smashing. Look at him, caught. Mr. 5-pack of Fruit of the Looms. Fruit of the Loom 5-pack right here. Yep, and he the one say he don't pay for box. I never pay for box. This be the girls. I'm trying to tell y'all. And look, this person said, nah, don't close the door on me, ninja. He tried to hide it. And you can hear the fucking footprints of this woman. She just creaking the soundboards.
Best case scenario, 6 to 8 weeks.
He tried to sneak her by. Look. Caught.
Gotcha, bitch.
And yep, this the type of ninja that don't clip his toenails. I mean, you already know it. I'll clip them myself. No, you don't. She won't mind. And she probably sucked the toenails. Caught. You hear them hooves against that goddamn floor? And that floor ain't been fixed for 80 years.
Well into my tendencies and not even counting training.
Woo! Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness, man. Damn.
Oh, the humanity.
Woo-wee. All right, but ninjas would steady be up here talking shit. Caught. Damn, fam. Yep. Hey, ninjas down bad. Ninjas down bad. Anything, bro. Hey, listen, I understand, man. I understand you young bucks. You know beer connecting ass ninjas. All right, you know shoe selling ass ninjas. You fried chicken and biscuit eating ninjas. And look at him. He in shape. He muscular. You would think he would do better with his life, but he won't. Look at him smiling. Yep, I was in there hitting too. I was in there, man. I was in there slaying it. And he was in there. They heard it. They just wanted to see what you was in there doing. They heard that ass clapping. They heard it clapping. And look at him. Look at me. Player. They was like, nah, we want to see this shit. We want to see this huffing and puffing, breathing hard. Look at that shit. And you gonna argue me up and down, bruh. Hey, listen, man, I done lived 3 lives. I done lived 3 of your lives already. I done seen it all. I done been through it all. I done heard it all. Ninja, don't have to talk about me, bruh. If you want to see what I be having over on my side, go over to locals. All right? You see what I be out there with. All right? But you ninjas, this is what happens. Even the Yiddish guy said, yep, you get the free women, they cost the most. You out there ruining your self-esteem. But here's the deal. And you know why this happens? It's that because the 80-20 rule purely does exist. We have to acknowledge this. And guys will deny it, but the rule of 80-20 says that a woman like that can get dick down. Now, this is a video from like 13, 14 years ago. The 80-20 rule is nothing new. But it says, essentially says here that the top 2%, 20% of men are messing with and competing for the 80% of women, which means that woman can get dick down. That woman can get taken on a date. She's not going to get what she wants, but she can get enough attention. Okay, and that's 20%. It could be in looks, in wealth, in status. It doesn't matter. Guys are going to smash just about anything. Guys are going to smash just about anything, especially if you're playing the freebie game. The freebie, the quickie. These are most of the time, guys are going to have to mess with them. Sometimes you might be in a drought, and you just going to go get you a woolly mammoth. All right, and you're going to stick your prick in there raw. But the 80-20 rule cannot be disputed. And a lot of people will just argue with me. Nah, man, this can't be true. They lying. These women ain't getting it like that. Nobody's in their DMs, and they are. They are. I mean, if you think, and you're a staunch red pill guy, the 80-20 rule, you're arguing against your own rule. You're arguing against your own rule. And by the way, the evidence is there. Most of these big backs be having multiple baby daddies. But with that being said, where does that leave the Chad? Where does that leave the Tyrone? Because we're often told that Chad and Tyrone don't have to pay. Chad and Tyrone don't have to compete. They get what they want in the marketplace. Well, I've been dispelling this myth. They have to compete. There's only so far they can get just being Chad and Tyrone. Now, also with Chad and Tyrone typically don't have a standard. They're not red pill. They're not people that are going to be like, well, the 80-20%. They're not talking about hypergamy. They just are. And men are born Chad. They're born Tyrone. Men are become Pookie based on their surroundings. Basically, single mother, low income area. They become Pookie. Okay, but Chad and Tyrone are. You'll never be Chad. You'll never be Tyrone. You can put some muscle on your body. You might have a growth spurt. You might get some money. Whatever it is, you'll never be Chad and Tyrone. Now, the reason why Chad and Tyrone needs to be discussed is a lot of times we just kick it over to them and say, well, they win and we lose. That's not true. They win with the women that you think you should get, which are 4, 5, and 6. They win with the women that you think you should get, and you should be able to get on your day off on the sneak, the 2 and 3s. So that's where Chad and Tyrone wins. With the 8, 9s, and 10s, they got to compete. And every now and then you will see a Chad, a Tyrone with the 8 or a 9, maybe close to a 9. And you might say, see, they can get what they want. But what you don't understand is they have somebody that they got to compete against. And that's typically men with money or men that can provide a lifestyle to a woman that the guy, Chad, cannot. What are Chad and Tyrone jobs typically are? Bouncers, personal trainers, these type of jobs. They cut hair. They coach AAU basketball. Like, this is what Chad and Tyrone normally does. They teach Taekwondo or something like that. They typically mess with other men's women. So when they're highly attractive women or high status women, these are other men's women. Even their girlfriend, who is an 8, that woman has dated other men that weren't Chad and Tyrone's. Football players, DJs. That's a Chad job. Men in finance. I'm going to show you a video later. You got to remind me. You got to remind me to show you. But a Chad typically can't provide a lifestyle. So they have to kind of live off the woman and live off or kind of equal partnership. They have to do their DJ and bouncer job, their bartender job. They have to do their job like that and then come up. But they're always going to have an insecurity. And that insecurity is that woman can be enticed by another man that is not a Chad or Tyrone. Might be a celebrity, an athlete, somebody like that, a rich guy, a sugar daddy. Chad has to compete for those women. He just doesn't get to get the top 8, 9, or 10. He just doesn't get it. But what does that make Chad and Tyrone do? What does that make him do? Since he has to compete with them, he has to mess with the women in your range, in your speed. So he has to do what this guy does. Pookie, Tyrone. Because he has to compete for 8, 9, and 10, he got to take some slump busters. He got to take your 49ers. He's got to take your plain Janes. He's got to take your stock factory issue women. He's got to take your nerd girls. He's got to take your anime chicks. He's got to be in their DMs. He needs some easy layups. He need to keep his mojo going. He got to do it because otherwise he's going to figure out that if he just try to feast off the top tier women, he can't compete. So Chad and Tyrone has to compete out here. Now, let me play this video. I'm going to play this video. This is an important video. This is a guy. I'm going to pop him up on the screen. He is a bouncer. Take a look at the brother here. He has a nice beard, nice full head of hair, dark, tall, dark, and handsome. He looks like he's Latino. He looks like a Latino. He goes by the name of Southpaw Huncho. He is a content creator here. He's going to share a story about his days messing with women that he believes, and I didn't see the picture of the woman, but he's describing her, and he said she was a 10. But he lost this 10 to an NBA guy. So you would consider he looks muscular. He's driving a car. The leather looks good. I can't see what type of car that is. So he ain't rich. He ain't broke. He's muscular. I think he says he's a bouncer or a DJ. I can't remember what he said. Okay. But he says the day an NBA player took my girl and took her just like that. Now, the girl, I'll let him tell the story. All right. And we're going to put it to like 1.25 speed. I'll let him tell the story. You'll hear it. This guy's an Enrique. It's an Enrique. All right. Right. He's not, he ain't me. He ain't none of you. So he would be considered, you would consider him like, oh, he's a Chad. He's an Enrique. Let's play the video.
Of how an NBA superstar, yeah, you heard that shit right. An NBA superstar that all of you guys know stole my chick. All right. I really wasn't going to name drop, but Carmelo Anthony from the New York Knicks, number 7, I think. What's up, bro? So you guys
all right. So he said Carmelo Anthony took my bish. Oh, my goodness. Carmelo Anthony, I didn't snitch you out, bro. He did it. He did it. I didn't say nothing. All right. But he said Carmelo Anthony took his bish. Oh, my goodness. All right. Let's continue. Let's continue. And here's the thing, man. A lot of guys will be like, well, Pookie gets this and Pookie gets that and Chad gets this and Chad gets that. What you guys don't understand is that Pookie dies by the time he's in his mid-30s or he goes to jail. He certainly gets the itchy scratchy. Pookie don't have a job, a retirement plan, nothing. Pookie runs from the law and has warrants. For some reason, you guys skip right over that and talk about how much pussy they slaying and maybe a woman takes care of him. I saw that comment. Women take care of him. Nobody wants to be that. No man wants to be a man getting taken care of. Nobody wants a fat bitch taking care of me. Who wants that? Is that what you think? Pookie dies on his couch after taking a bad pill. Is that what you want? You guys want that shit. Yeah, because only one thing matters to you. He doesn't have a social security or retirement to look forward to. He doesn't have vacations. Nigga can't leave the country. He can't leave the country. Nigga can't take a flight and go to Asia. He can't. He don't have a passport. He can't vote. He can't own a firearm legally, but you guys, he takes care of me. Who gives a fuck? That nigga got a short life, right? His life's short. He's going to be running from the law and this his entire life if he ever gets free. He ain't got no credit. He can't get an apartment. He can't get an Uber because he got the Chase Banks glitch. He owe $40K on. He can't get an Uber, Cash App, nothing. But you guys want to be Pookie so bad. So bad. My Lord. I mean, I don't get it. You guys are always, somebody got it better than me. Everybody's got to compete. Everybody's got to compete. Even this guy. Let's go ahead and get the video going right here. He naming names.
Yeah, you heard that shit right. An NBA superstar that all of you guys know stole my chick. All right, I really wasn't going to name drop, but Carmelo Anthony from the New York Knicks, number 7, I think. What's up, bro? So you guys are going to want to pay attention because this is kind of a funny story. So one of the nights that I was bouncing, right, back in the days, it was a Friday night. And as you guys know, Friday nights are never as good as Saturday nights, right? But Friday nights still get popping once in a while. So I was there, you know what I'm saying, working my security job, doing my thing. And in walks this girl who's about like 5'2", dark, very dark, curly hair, Latina, you know what I'm saying, slim thick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, bro. That slim, thick, pretty young thing. And she was very young too, right? She was like barely 21. Like I was doubting whether or not she was 21, but the bouncer had let her in. The guy at the front door had let her in. So I was like, okay, she's got to be 21, right? But she was a bad chick, bro. I'm talking about she would turn heads when she would walk. You know what I'm saying? That dark curly hair, 5'2", max. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
probably like 140 maybe.
140? Oh, okay. She was thick. I guess she was holding back there. 5'2", 140? Uh-oh. 5'2", 140, you say? Oh, that sounds like a gordita. She about to be a gordita in 2 years. 21, 20, 5'2", 140. All right, let me stop. All right, but he's starving. He licking his lips.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
All right. That's thick. All right. I mean, at 20, that's a little too thick. All right, but let's see here. Let's see what he's got here. All right, here we go.
She was slim thick, bro. Slim thick as hell. And she had guys coming up to her the whole night, right? Because I was kind of keeping my eye on her and shit. So I realized that she had guys coming up to her the whole night. And I realized that she was waving all of them off, right? Like she wouldn't entertain anyone. She wouldn't talk to them. She wouldn't want to dance with no one. And when I saw that shit, I was like, yeah, I'm interested. I'm highly interested, right? Because I like exclusive shit, bro. All them women that talk to all the dudes and smile at everybody and go out and dance with everybody, that's not my type of woman, right? I was interested in this chick, right? Apart from the fact that she was probably like a 10, bro. A straight 10, beautiful as fuck. But she was turning down the guys, so that kind of piqued my interest. I was like, you know what? I'm curious to know if she's going to turn me down, right? Because I was very confident, right, that I was going to have success. So the night is progressing. She's turning down dudes, and I start keeping my eye on her, you know what I'm saying? Because I kind of want to let her know, listen, I see that you're there. I'm looking at you. What's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of testing her eye contact a little bit. She looks at me like once or twice, you know what I'm saying? But nothing serious. So I was like, all right, I'm not going to make an approach. I'm going to just keep it G, keep it play, right? And as I go to the bathroom and I'm walking out, she's actually walking towards the bathroom. So we're walking towards each other, right? And as we're walking...
Oh, man, I don't miss these days. Oh, my goodness. I don't miss these days. This is, man, I tell you, shout out to the young brothers out here at the nightclub, picking up girls. And, you know, I was there. I probably stopped at around the age of 25. That was not the life for me. I went back a little bit, you know, after that, you know, after about in my mid 30s. But that shit, that life ain't for me, man. That is not a long-term plan, and certainly not the best place to meet women. And, you know, that's where you see the Pookies and the Chats and Tyrones. You think they're winning, but of course he's there, and he's got to play this game too. You got to play these games too. I mean, it ain't fun. This is not a fun time, especially when you don't have leverage, and you know, you see maybe an athlete or a celebrity come in and just clean house, or a local celebrity, somebody that's local. Okay, here we go.
Towards each other, I make sure to give her eye contact, and then I look her down, up. It was like a 3 to 4 second eye contact there, right? And she looks at me like down to up, right? So I know that she knows that I'm looking at her because she let me know that she was looking at me. And at that point, I already told myself, okay, when she comes out the bathroom, I'm going to say something to her, right?
All right, I've done that skit before. Yep, when she come out the bathroom, I'm going to run my Mac. I looked, see if she chose me. She chose me. When she come out the bathroom after she finished shitting and snorting a line of coke off the goddamn, the sink, I'm going to run my game. All right. Okay. All right. Hey, you know, for people who act like that this is the peak of male and masculinity and alpha behavior, this makes you a player or a G. This isn't it. This doesn't make you a man. This doesn't make you a better man. This doesn't make you not a square. This doesn't make you a player. If you're constantly in environments like this, and unfortunately in this space, people think that they're better for going out like this, doing this, and this gets old. All right, this is going to get old really fast, and a lot of these women you're messing with, they for the streets. All right, they for the streets. They ain't wife material. He wants to be exclusive with this girl that he's eyeballing in the club. I mean, look, this is not the pinnacle of masculinity. This is not the pinnacle of I'm proving to be a better male by, you know, doing shit like this and going to places like this. But let's hear his story out here. So he's looking at me. I'm looking at you, looking at me. All right, here we go.
Because I see all these dudes having no success. And since I'm super confident, I was like, bro, she's gonna dig it, bro. She's gonna be with it. So I wait till she got out of the bathroom. And then when she comes out the bathroom, as she's walking towards me, I walk towards her and say, hey, if you keep looking at me like that, we're going to have a problem.
Running some game. All right, here we go. Cold approach. That's what he settled for. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you keep looking at me like that, we're going to have a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I opened with. And we had a little conversation and shit. And I managed to get her number, right? At this point, I'm feeling kind of pumped. I'm excited because I'm not going to lie, bro. This chick was bad as fuck. And she was young as fuck. Like, she was like barely 21. Like, and that's when these chicks be looking their best. So she was like prime time, baby. Hair on point, body on point, slim, thick as fuck, bro. Just perfect. And that's like my type, you know what I'm saying? Like little darker skin than me. I like them darker than me and slim, thick like that too. And Latina and the curly hair and shit. So I was like, yeah, this bitch is my type. I'm going to see what's up with her. So during the week, I start kind of texting her, right? And she's like non-responsive. She's not really paying attention to my texts and shit. So that's when I tell myself, you know what? I'm going to just let this shit go, man. Cause
all right. So that, I mean, let me stop it right there. Fair use to this guy. Now, what do I always tell you? Let Uncle CGA tell you. I told you that this is a waste of your time. But you don't think so. You think that this is your best use of your time. I told you. You got the conversation. You got heated up. You wanted the chase. Oh, it's game time. You got the number, and she giving you the runaround. Listen, man, I've been there. I remember these days. This is a big waste of time. Now, because you're out here and she giving you the runaround, guess what? She going to play with your ass. She's about to play with you. She about to toy with your ass. Right? She about to toy with your ass. And then this is when y'all get played and toyed with and frustrated. Let's continue. All right. And this is when then you get a slump buster to fix yourself. Right? This is when you do this. All right, this is when you out here doing this in the interim. All right, let's continue here. Let's see what he's got.
At the end of the day, if she's not really replying to me, she ain't with it. And that's what I tell a lot of guys is if she's not replying to your text, bro, she sees it. She's just not with it, right? But she would reply. She would just reply like 8 hours later, or maybe I text her in the nighttime and she would reply to me the next day. She was probably getting her back blown out or some shit, right?
All right, probably. All right, we don't know that, but yeah, she toying with you. And she got your emotions, responding 8 hours later, 2 days later, and you respond right away when she responds, and she toys with you. I've been telling you, you're putting yourself in the subservient position, and you're going to figure out how to chase this down. Okay, here we go.
Already know the game, so I don't really entertain it too much. I think I had like 2 conversations with her over that week, but then I told myself, yeah, she's not really invested in the conversation. I could tell because her response is she's not interested. So I'm like, yeah, it's all good. I'm gonna just let this shit go, right? So next week she pulls up on a Friday again. So I'm like, damn, bro, this chick is here because of me, you know?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, man, okay. All right, so again, she's a baddie. She's a 10, curly hair, 5'2", 140. All right, and everybody's looking at her, so she must have been thick and holding, good shape on her. And 20, or had to be, well, she could have been 20 going into the club. She comes back after toying with you on the text, and she's coming back for you. The reason why she's here is for you. I mean, you know, this is why I got to talk men off the ledge. And I'm going to have to talk this guy off the ledge too, because I've been done told you, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. This is not a good best use of the time. You got to learn at some particular point. But let's continue here.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. I'm automatically thinking like, all right, this chick pulled up because of me. Because I'm not going to lie, that shit would happen a lot when these chicks would literally just pull up a second time so I could pick them up again. I'm just being real, bro. I'm not even trying to be cocky. That's just how it was. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, okay.
That's what I was thinking. Like, oh, she's coming here because she wants to see me.
I'll go with it.
You know what I'm saying? And she just wants me to holler at her type shit. Because she was turning down a bunch of dudes. So, whatever. I didn't pay her much attention, right? Because she had been kind of ignoring my texts almost. So, I just didn't pay her too much attention. And then I managed to say like hi to her as the night was ending, right? And then we ended up talking for like a very little bit. And she ended up like just propping up and giving me a kiss on the cheek, right? And at this point, I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, I'm that dude. Like, this shit is all me. You know what I'm
saying? Oh, man. Boy, I tell you, man, shout out to the young lions out here, man. Shout out to the young lions. I remember these days, brother, man. Listen, you know, we're going to grow up out of this and learn these hard lessons. We got to learn these hard lessons here. So you're reading very, very small things as big things, right? Her showing up second time, it's for you. The kiss on the cheek, the small conversation, but you're ignoring the red flags. All right, multiple men. She's turning out all the men, including you. She's giving you the runaround. You approached her where most men were getting shut down. You got the phone number. You thought that was a win. I'll have to tell you, that's not really a win. I mean, it's better than nothing. All right, but now you still have to convert, and she's got other suitors. Let's go back to this chart. A woman like this has other suitors. He even says she probably was getting her back blown out. We don't know that for sure. We can probably assume that, and yes, it would be relatively easy for her to accomplish that under the cover of night. All right, but a woman that is, you know, a guy that thinks he's Timothy or in your stratosphere, you're the man. You think you look good, smell good. Well, when she leaves there, she's got other men. Trust me, this woman, if she's as fine as she says, she's got other suitors giving her money, sending her money, offering her trips, vacations. If she's got a phone, she got a dating app, it's a wrap for you. If she works somewhere in an environment where guys are top tier, taller, bigger, better, faster, bigger, you're competing against that. You're competing against this. So a lot of guys will put themselves in this Chad, I'm the man, I'm the player, I'll keep it player. But you got to understand, you're competing big time. Your competition is stiff. Pause. Your competition is crazy. Better looking than you, maybe taller than you, maybe muscular than you, maybe shorter than you, maybe richer than you, maybe older than you. Your competition is thick. So it's hard for you to try to key in on one of these girls, especially she's a nightclub girl. She's a lifestyle girl. It's going to be hard for you to think that the woman just really into you. So we're going to find out here. He's going to tell us what happened there. Fair use. Let's get into it.
Saying like, I'm already like thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna just get at her, bro. You know what I'm saying? So as I get off work, like 4:30 in the morning, I hit her up and shit, but she don't reply to the next day. Right? I feel like she was probably getting her back blown out by somebody afterwards or some shit. So all
right, that's the second time he said that. She was getting her back blown out. Again, the competition is there. And you, whether it's there or not, you think there's competition there. You text her after you got off of work at 4:30, I'm assuming in the morning, and she didn't reply to the next day. I'm a little confused at the time there because it says you got off late. So I'm thinking it's early in the morning, and she didn't respond to the next day. Let's continue.
I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to entertain this shit no more. Because this bitch thinks I'm stupid. You know what? Like, she was playing with me. Like, she wanted to keep me, like, engaged in the situation. But she probably had situations going on, so.
Guys, I'm telling you guys, look, dude, this is what you volunteered for this. You volunteered for this. So when I tell you this cold approach thing you're dealing with, when you're dealing with a highly attractive woman, they have, before you showed up, you're not the first one that talked to them. Even if she says you were, you weren't. Not only that, you're not from her past. You're not from the recent. Guys, you're already in thick competition. This is what then the Chad is leaning on. I'm player. I got the game. I got the swag. I got the mouthpiece. But the competition's too stiff. Because trust me, I've been on the other side and listened to you Chads texting girls over and over again. You're calling them. You're calling that girl. She's at my house getting her bind fixed. Trust me, I'm on the other side. So I'm telling you. You think you got a baddie, and she's calling me daddy. Daddy, what time you need me to come over? Daddy, what time you need me to cook? All right, because they're making that happen. I can make that happen. I don't have to go out to the nightclub and pick it up and get her to not reply to me. When I text a girl, they reply back because they know it's going to be important. They're like, I can't miss this. When I text a woman today at CGA, as you know me today, they text me back. But I see your motherfucking ass texting her. I see you calling her and blowing up her phone. But when I text them, they get back to me. What do you need, daddy? What? I'm at your service. What do you need? You need me to drop something? And you trying to get with her on Friday night, but she coming to me. Before she goes to see you at the nightclub, she comes to see me, and I send them out to the nightclub. And if you haven't been over all my locals, I showed you that exact thing. Press 1 if you remember me showing you that. Now, for me, I'm not trying to make this woman my one and only and all that shit. But she comes to see me before she goes to the nightclub. And she got drink money so she don't have to take drinks from your broken ass. Okay? Trust me. I showed y'all this. All right, she done and out the door, 9 o'clock. She headed there pre-gaming, and she going to walk into the club at 10:30 with money from CGA in her pocket, in her titty, like this. So she don't have to have conversations with goofy niggas like you that think you're winning. But then his insecurity is showing because he knows there's people like me in the background. He knows it. He knows it. He's aware of it. He knows it. So he knows then the Chad and Tyrone always has to compete. They always have to compete. She walking back in the club with my sweat on her chest and on the side of her chin. All right? She got my sweat on her. Why? Because she needs to see me. She needs to make sure she sees me before she goes out. You on the other hand, got to wait till her come out the bathroom and wait for her to respond to your text. Your text is not important. So when they're playing games with you, he's telling you, oh, she probably got something else. She does. They all do. She got way more important things than you to respond to your free text messages. There ain't no money in it. There ain't no interest in it. There ain't no date. There ain't no clothes. There ain't no shoes. There ain't no plans. There's nothing. You just texting her for a free conversation. She like, fuck that. You don't care about no damn free conversation. He says, I'm hurting the market. Guys, we're in competition. We're not trying to help the market. We're all competing. This is not practice. This is a game. This is the game. This is it. We're in life. I'm not trying to help you get your dick wet. And nobody trying to help you get your dick wet. It's time to compete. This is a big boy game. This is a man's world. This is the big leagues. This is the majors. This ain't the minors. This ain't high school. This ain't junior high school. I'm not your wingman. Ninja, we competing to the death. We trying to collect as much fucking gold as we can while we're here. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. I've been trying to tell y'all that for the better part of 2-3 years. If you can't compete, coochie commie ass nigga, sit on the sideline and get your monk mode on. Sit on the sideline and get to monk mode. Sit on the sideline and get to monk mode. That's what we're doing. This a competition. Life is a competition. We're not communists over here. We're competing. Coochie commie ass ninjas. Come on, man. That's what I've been telling y'all from the free agent lifestyle. This is a competition. I wasn't ready for it. I reset my life. I got into monk mode, and then I said I'm going to come back and compete. Not help you motherfuckers get laid. So if you want to, go sit on the sideline, go do some push-ups and some wind sprints, and get back in the game of life. And as a result, the byproduct of it is this right here.
And that's you.
That's not the byproduct. This is the byproduct.
Okay, daddy.
That's the byproduct right here.
Okay, daddy.
And how women work, the majority of them, especially the 8, 9s, and 10s, they're monetized. they're monetized. She's not in your league. She's not out of your league. She's just out of your price range at the moment. All right, come on, man. So if you don't want to compete, I get it. I'm with you on that. I can help you with that. But I can't help you. I'm not trying to help you get women. And I'm not trying to help. That's not what I do. That's not what I do. My job is to help you get to a better position in life where you're not wasting your time, your money, energy, attention, and time. We don't want to waste it. We don't want to waste it. So if you're wasting it and doing what he's doing, he's wasting it. Potential on one woman. Let's continue here.
I already pieced it together, right? Next week, she pulls up again, but this time she pulls up on a Saturday, and it's popping, bro. Saturday's popping. This shit is like lit as fuck. A bunch of people. So she pulls up, and I'm like, yeah, bro, this is gonna be the time. Third time is the charm. I'm already feeling like this is the time where I'm just gonna get in my groove and shit. So everything's going great. You know what I'm saying? I say what's up to her. You know what I'm saying? She's smiling at me and she's touching on me a little bit and shit. And I'm feeling myself because she was turning down a bunch of dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm really him, bro. And it's about like 11:45, almost 12 o'clock that night. And I get a call on the radio, and my boss says, we have Carmelo Anthony pulling up to the club. I want you to come to my office. So I'm like, what the fuck? Carmelo Anthony? You talking about the basketball player? So my boss tells me, yo, listen, we got Melo Anthony pulling up. He's going to be with a couple of the Knicks. We got him a little section over here. And I want you to be his security for the night, right? I want you to be with him. Anybody who takes pictures or videos, I want you to take their fucking phones and don't give it back to them, right? That's specifically what Carmelo Anthony had told the club owner. I think it was because he was going through some situation with his girl at the time or some shit. This was like I forget, man. It was 2021? Forget exactly when, but it was around that time. And he was like, listen, anybody takes pictures or videos, you snatch their phones and you take that shit. I was like, all right, yes, sir. As soon as he told me that, though, I was like, I already know what's going to happen, bro. Melo Anthony's going to pull up, and he's going to try to pull that bitch.
Let me stop right here. Fair use. So, again, he knows what the game is. He knows what the game is. Remember when I said all men are competing in life with women and all of that. I can't help I'm not 6'5". I can help it in another way. But he knew what time it was. He was the big dog. He was Timothy. He was the big dog. She was feeling on his chest. Until a bigger, better, richer version, higher status male was going to enter into the ring. And he knew it was a wrap. He knew it was a wrap. Why? Because you leaned on being Timothy. That's what Chad and Tyrone leans on. Timothy. I'm him. I'm player. I got the Mac, the mouthpiece. That's what you lean on. And you don't do no other correction. You just stay Timothy and get tattoos and hair gel and all of this shit and push-ups. And you get your little job where you're going to be around bitches and sniffing on them. Now, all of a sudden, when another bull, bigger, better, stronger, faster, bigger pile of money shows up in your ring, now you got to compete. And you're like, oh, shit. So where's the guys talking about I'm damaging the marketplace? Is Carmelo damaging the marketplace? Or is Chad Timothy damaging the marketplace? Who damaging the marketplace? He tried to free himself. He tried to free his way to an 8. He says a 10, we'll give her an 8. Big bank, take little bank. Big bank, take little bank. Not only that, Carmelo Anthony's taller, more well-known, highly regarded, great reputation, decent-looking male. Big bank, take little bank. And you got to know. And he knew it. He knew he was coach. Why? Because he was leading with nothing. He was trying to be genuine and nice and affectionate and communicate. And he was leading with 0. You thought she just liked you for you. As I said earlier this week, these women don't like you for you, fam. You're going to have something else. And if you ain't got it, sit over on the sideline and get it if you want to get it. If you don't, sit on the sideline and sit this out. Sit it out. So you're going to find out who Timothy here in a minute. Him Anthony, Carmelo, Anthony. All right? If you ain't it, you ain't it. That free shit, it can only go so far. And if you're Chad, that free shit, you're going to have to hope that the woman just generally likes you. All right? But he about to find out the hard way. Let's go.
I already know because she was just the baddest bitch there by far. Like, it wasn't even close. So I already knew what was going to happen, bro. So I was like, all right. I wasn't salty or nothing. I was just excited to see what was going to happen because it was also like I want to put her to the test. I wanted to see what she was going to do, right? So we got Carmelo Anthony coming in. He's not even that tall, bro. He's like 6'4" max.
Hold up. See? We can't do this. Now, I know Carmelo is above 6'4". I don't even have to look this shit up. All right. They list him at 6'7". All right. They list him at 6'7". All right. So they list him at 6'7". I mean, and he looks taller than that. I think he's all of 6'7". We can't do this, man. Now, maybe they put an extra inch or two on his height. Let's just say he's 6'6". All right. So, they said he's 6'7" right here. All right. See, but we can't do this. We can't let y'all do this. That's like, he ain't that rich. His Bugatti ain't that nice. His 911 ain't that nice. You see what I mean? Like, this is what happens when you lead with free. You tried to mouthpiece your way to a baddie and realize you got to compete. Now, that doesn't mean you ain't going to get her. But you're going to get leftover version of her. You're going to get leftover version. You getting the last bits. This is why we have to understand Himothy, guys, Chad, Tyrone, mouthpiece ninjas, you're going to have to compete. They got to compete too because they want bad bitches too. You ain't never going to get no bad bitch. So you automatically, and myself, we out of the competition unless we put some money on it. All right. For us to be at 8, 9, and 10, bruh, like, do you know what I have to do to be getting 8, 9s, and 10s? I ain't that bad. I ain't that big of a guy. I ain't that guy. I ain't got it like that. Not consistently. All right. So I'm going to have a line of 8, 9s, and 10s lined up as an option. But you want to compete for 8, 9s, and 10s to be the nice guy, the freebie, the baddie, Himothy, and all this shit until another motherfucker comes in and knock your ass right out the box. Now you out here fucking a mastodon. Where is it at? Okay, they don't want to come up. Oh, there it is. Right there go Instagram going bye-bye. I think my memory's messed up here. All right, but now you don't want to compete. Let's continue. And then you're going to put her to the test? You're shit testing her? I'm interested as to what this shit test is.
Max, because he was like barely tall. He was like 1 inch taller than me, right? He pulls up with Julius Randle, name drop, and a couple other Knicks, but they all got their hoodies on, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this time Melo got like the cornrows, I think, I think it was cornrows. So he's looking different. He lost weight too, so he was kind of skinny. I didn't think a lot of people would recognize him, but he had his hoodie on because he was trying to hide, right? So they got their section, you know what I'm saying, in that corner. And I'm standing in front of that section, trying to make sure, like, if anybody's taking out their phones or shit, you know what I'm saying? And I know that these guys are there to pull women, you know what I'm saying? I know that they're there to pull women. So I see that they start looking on the dance floor, right? They start looking around and shit. So I'm already thinking, okay, they're going to try to pull this chick over here. And it's all cool because I don't hate the player. I hate the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. It's all good. So as the time progresses, maybe like 20 to 30 minutes later, once they're in their VIP section, I literally just walk over, right? I walk over and grab that girl by her hand and just walk her into the VIP section. But before I walk her into the VIP section, I tell her, hey, Carmelo Anthony's here, right? And she looks at me like, what? And I'm like, yeah, that's him. So I literally just gifted her to him, right?
Okay. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I was confused. I'm thoroughly confused as this tactic here. See, this is, again, gentlemen, Chad, Tyrone, don't have it made. You know what I mean? Enrique, Ricky Tan, they know what's up. They know what's coming. They know what time it is. And look at his face. He knows what time it is. He know what time it is. He ain't got the big bank, take little bank. He got little bank. So he already know. Well, you're going to go and why did you take her to the nigga? All right. You sit the alley-oop. Yo, you alley-ooped her. The girl that's supposed to be your girl, you alley-ooped her to the VIP, right to the nigga pit. You gifted her. I mean, I'm interested in this story. I mean, this is a compelling story. Wowzers. You sit there, gift wrap, the Punani gift, and then you told her, hey, you know, there's some rich niggas over there. Hey, look, she already knew there's some rich niggas over there, just to let you guys know. But this is what happens when you have nothing but mouthpiece. This is what you got to do. When a bigger fish and a whale comes in, you got to lob her to the whale because you know what's happening. she gonna get got no matter what. So whether you walked her over there or not, she was gonna get chosen. And she gonna get chosen. She was already going. Yeah, you just walked her over there. She already knew. They could smell it. The blood in the water. Okay, let's continue.
And this was kind of a test too, because I wanted to see what she was gonna do. And obviously, she stayed in that VIP section for like 2 hours, right? Drinking, they ordered some bottles and shit, having a good time with they got a couple more girls in there, right? But none of them were as good looking as her. So I was just chilling there, you know what I'm saying? And I was kind of playing psychology on her, right? Because if I'm literally handing her to him, it's almost telling her, hey, I get beautiful women all the time. I don't really give a fuck about you like that. Like, fuck off. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of the energy and the vibe that I wanted her to get, right?
Man, did y'all get that from her? Did you get... Again, Young Lions, I'm here to help you. I'm not here to criticize you. I'm reviewing your video. Young Lions, let me tell you something. This is what you have nothing. This is when this is what mouthpiece get your ass. You're trying to overthink it. You're doing too much. This bitch don't even care about you, bruh. She don't care. She ain't thinking about none of these psychological reverse psychology games you're playing. Trust me. Trust me. Guys, join me over on Locals. I can prove this. I'm not Carmelo Anthony, but I'm on the Carmelo Anthony side of this argument. You guys have seen me to pull this up on Locals. All right. I've sent girls over to the bar in the club and y'all huffing and puffing on them. And she's sending me videos of y'all macking. All right. My girl that I was with, that I didn't go out to the club with, I didn't get dressed with. I sent her out there. She came back. She stopped. She helped daddy out, get my meat fixed.
Get him, daddy.
Right. And then she out there talking about, daddy, look at all of these simp ass ninjas macking on me. Right. Now, I don't care what she does. See, I'm in a position where I don't care. All right. So I don't care if she get with one of you dusty ass ninjas. I don't give a shit. All right. I don't care if she get her back blown out at the end of the night. I don't give a damn. All right. My give a damn is busted because I'm going to be having something else in a couple of days when I recover. So I'm not attached to her or any of that. We just have we have a situation. We have a situation. And you're going to follow me. And men, you need to realize this. When you're mouthpiecing girls, you're following other men. You're cucking yourself out. He cucked himself out. Mouthpiece ninjas, you're coming in sloppy seconds, more than likely. In today's world, you're coming in sloppy seconds. You think you're getting her first. You think you're getting her soul. No, you're not. I'm going to tell you you're not. And I know this because I'm on the dark side. You're getting sloppy seconds. If that. By the time you get it, I done got it 5-10 times. All right. That's just how I do it. You don't have to do it like me. That's just how I do it. By the time you fuck around and she fuck around and give it to you, I done got it 5-10 times. At least 5. But you cooking yourself out because you know that's where you're at. Because where you're depending on this strategy where you're just going to talk to top-notch bitches and then get them. All right, anyway. All right, here we go right here.
And by the time it was like 1:30, 2 o'clock, Carmelo Anthony just passed me on the shoulder, and he's like, yo, we out, bro. Thank you. So he's leaving through the side entrance, right? And at this time, I'm trying to peep the side entrance because I lost my eye on the chick, right? But I want to see who's leaving with him. I want to see if this chick is going to literally leave with Carmelo Anthony that same night, right? So as they're leaving the side entrance, I see her that she's leaving there too. And I'm like, oh, man. Hypergamy at its finest, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, look, bruh. Yeah. This is what I've been trying to tell you. I mean, this is a classic example of what I'm telling you. Because Carmelo Anthony ran no game. He probably barely talked to the girl. He probably barely said, hey, come with us. And she said,
okay, daddy.
Gone. He didn't get the phone number and text that bitch. He took her that night. So you found out, well, we all say they're monetized in a way. That doesn't mean she did anything with Carmelo. That doesn't mean she did anything. But guess what? She didn't come home with you when you got the phone number. You just got the phone number. And I'm always saying, so what? So what? But you lobbed the girl and she went. Not a surprise. But he's calling it a hypergamy. All right? I don't know if this, I guess so. But you got to know how the game is played. Then you don't hate the player, hate the game. She going to the after party and he didn't even get the phone number, barely talked to her, and she going. That's kind of how it works at the JUCO. You ain't got to babysit these bitches and beg for their attention. All you got to do is say, let me see you this day and time. And guess what? 8 times out of 10, she'll be there. Especially if she's on your program. She'll be there. And I cut all this bullshit out. When I talked about this, money, energy, attention, and time, I tell you, you're paying. Because look, he's got his emotions. He spent all this energy. He's wasted all this time. And he ain't even got nothing but a kiss on the cheek. Now, let me tell you, that is the worst type of payment. You paid. And you paid and got zero. And you got a heart broke. You got a realization of how this really works. Let me tell you how this works, son. Let me tell you how this works, son. Let me show you how to do this shit. You can spin your wheels and think you're a better guy in Himothy because you don't pay. And you end up paying double, triple, quadruple. How much did Carmelo Anthony pay? How much did Carmelo Anthony pay? I'm sure he paid that girl some money because it would have been in his best interest to do so. If he did anything, and I'm using Carmelo Anthony only because he did, I'm sure he paid her money because it would have been in her best interest. But she probably got trained. You'd mention other Knicks players. Okay? And they probably paid her off nice and neat. Go treat yourself to a shopping spree at Sephora. Go buy you a new purse and handbag. Go pay off some debt. Go take a massage. Go get a mani-pedi. And she good. Now she might think about texting your ass. Right? I'm sure they paid her because that's what they need to do. They need to protect their image. They can't just be out here slaying free pussy. So a lot of you guys think Carmelo Anthony getting it for free. He ain't either. He paid too. Shit. He paid too. That's just a part of the game. Y'all young brothers act like it ain't happening. But it is happening. And if somebody said he paid by spending all those hours in the gym and being who he is. That's what gets him the opportunity to just say, hey, come with me, and she goes. All right, but anyway. Give me a second here. Then just coming in here, marketing for the NFL. Ninja, please. Are you marketing for another person during my fucking stream? Are you kidding me? Well, bye. I don't come to your job and kick dicks out of your mouth when you sucking them. Sir, I don't come to your job and kick dicks out of your mouth when you got a mouth full of dicks. All right? Do I do that? Do I cock block you when you sucking off other dudes? I don't do it. Don't come to my stream and ruin and try to fuck my job up. I'm doing my job. When you doing your blow jobs, I don't say nothing. So don't come market for somebody else that ain't paying you, you Mitch ass ninja. All right. Anyway, goofy ass.
Hey, yo, chill, son. Hey, yo.
This is my show. Don't come market for somebody else and they ain't even paying you, you bitch ass slave, Sambo. All right. This is the show. I'm the whole fucking show right now. I don't care what else is on. I'm competing against them. All right, here we go right here. Let's finish this video.
Right. She's gone home with the guy, and I don't blame none of them, bro, because he's just trying to get some ass, and she's trying to get her back blown out and some clout. I get it, bro. So there's no hate, but that's when I realized, like, yeah, bro, hate the game, not the player, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. So this game is game. Player hate the player, hate the game, bro. Hey, man, your job, and this guy can fix this in a year and a half. Get your money tight. And you still got to compete out here. It still got to compete. I don't care if you get money, bro. You still going to have to compete.
She left with him that night. I don't know what happened because I didn't really talk to her ever since. But she did end up pulling up against the club, right? And that time that she ended up pulling up again, she was trying to, like, talk to me, like, pressure me, like, hardcore, right? And I think it was because of the psychology that I pulled on her, right? That I literally just pulled her over and just handed her to him. That kind of fucked with her mind. It was like, damn, this guy probably gets other bitches. Like, this is a high quality guy, right? So that's kind of why I think she was like on my dick the next time that she pulled up to the club. But I didn't even pay attention to her. I didn't even say what's up to her. I was literally just ignoring her. She came up to me and talked to me, and I just looked at her and just kept walking like she wasn't even there.
Young Lions. I can almost guarantee that she did not believe any of that. That's in your head, man. Young Lions. This shit, guys, when I tell you money, energy, attention, and time, this is what I'm talking about. You're spending all that time psychoanalyzing this woman, and she's mahi-mahi at best. At worst, she got a whole line of niggas and Chads and Tyrones. We can just decipher that you're wasting she living rent-free in your head. Rent-free in your head. Young Lions. This is when I tell you, you are paying. You're paying at that point. You're paying. And now you all emotional playing. Don't talk to me. Bitch, don't talk to me. I know you got trained by them ninjas. I ain't going to give you no attention. Do you think she cares? I can guarantee you she don't care. She can go make $1,000 tonight real quick. And she'll be in a bathtub squatting, washing out her punani at the end of the night, maybe thinking about texting your ass. Like you, this is when I talk about you pay. And ninjas will swear up and down. I'm like, bro, she living rent free in your head. You thinking about her and how much she texting you. This is not player. This is not game. This is not the game or any of that.
I wasn't interested at that point. Like, that shit to me is a turnoff. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro.
You should have took them sloppy seconds, to be honest with you. And that's all you was going to get anyway, sloppy seconds. And she might have thrown it on you because Carmelo Anthony and them, long gone. Them bitches long gone. Yep. Carmelo Anthony ain't coming back. All right? So he out of the picture. He smooth out of your way. Ain't no other NBA ninjas in there. So she was like, you want some? You want these sloppy seconds? Because that's what you was getting anyway. All right? You wasn't getting no prime first ups. And he knows that. He was saying she was getting her back blown out. So you was getting cut sloppy four, fifths, and six. She was going to throw you some, too.
That was pretty much the story that I had, bro. It was a lot of these women, bro, I'm not going to lie. And I don't blame them because I understand it. You know what I'm saying? But,
okay.
But damn, leaving with him on the first night, that's how it is, bro. That's how it is out here in these streets. You know, I get a lot of comments on the channel talking about how, those are only club girls. Those are only club girls.
No.
Bro, the majority of women act the same way. I'm not just talking about club girls, right?
All right, so this is kind of like a red pill without him being red pill, right? So that's what it sounds like. He's red pill without being red pill. So, like, he's like these girls and hypergamy, and this is how the game works. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I would say that probably like 70% of women act the same, right? Hypergamous as fuck. They don't suppress it. The majority of women cheat. The majority of women lie. The majority of women don't like nice guys. The majority of women are like that. So when I talk about these club women, right? And I get these guys on the comments talking about how, those are just some women. No, bro. Those are just most women. Those are most fucking women, bro.
Oh, my goodness. All right. And, yeah, man, look, dude, just know your role. When it comes to this, know your role. You ain't the first. You ain't going to be your last. She got yours. It's just your turn. And she was going to give you a up. She wasn't going to be yours. She wasn't going to be, I think he said monogamous, or he said he wanted something exclusive. She was never going to be exclusive. All right, so she was going to give you your ups, and you didn't want it.
And another thing, I get comments on this fucking channel talking about, you should never take these girls seriously, or the club is not a place to look for a wife. Bro, when have I ever said that the club is a place to look for a fucking wife? When have I said that these girls are quality women? When have I said that these girls, you should date them seriously? When have I ever said that, right? So stop it with those comments, because I'm getting pissed off already. You know what I'm saying? I get so many guys talking about, you should never go in there looking for a girl as a girlfriend or as a wife. Who the fuck said, did I ever say that? Who suggested to get a wife at a club? Who suggested that? Because I sure as fuck did not. So relax, guys. All right. Stop assuming a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that these are quality women, and I'm not saying that's where you should find a wife. All right. Don't get it twisted. But let's be real, though. They represent the majority of women. The majority of women lie. The majority of women cheat on their boyfriends. The majority of women, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if I told you guys the amount of times that I had married women coming up to me as a bouncer in the club or in the barbershop, bro, whenever these married women would bring their little kids to get haircuts, and I know I have some clients watching, old clients watching this video, but I don't give a fuck. Bro, these married women will fucking throw themselves at me, bro.
Again, let's go back to the chart. He's right. If he's saying the 80-20 rule, and he stands to say he's in the top 20 or 30% of men, and he's Himothy, and these women, which I call married women, no better than the 6. I don't care what the fuck she looks like in this particular argument, right? She's a 6. She's off the market. She's She gives sex to her husband 8 times a month. You're sloppy seconds at best, right? And if she's cheating with multiple men. If going by his metrics. If that's the case, you down here. You getting your meat fixed by married bitches. Right? Not 8, 9s, and 10s, not prime young girls that are top-notch bitches that you gotta possibly pay for or compete with top-notch men. All right, you down there bottom feeding wives. Okay? Chicks like this. So you're bottom feeding. It is what it is. All right, but yeah, he's right. These women are, he probably does get approached by 5s and 6s and stay-at-home wives and single mamas, and yeah, absolutely. But that's easy layups for you. But when it came up here, when it was time to play in the big leagues, you couldn't play ball. Okay? When it was time to go to the big leagues, guess what happened? You realized you got bumped. So this is the Chad Tyrone. This is the guy that's Timothy that can clean up 4, 5, 6, right? You get your wife, get your girlfriend. They could dirty mac you. They could get the 4 or 5s, the 2, the occasional 2, slump buster to get your ego in it. You see what I mean? Like, yeah, this is proving my point. So he's basing the women that he can get easily. These are 4, 5, 6s.
Like, throw themselves. It's always the married women. It's always the married women. And that's what fucked me up the most, bro. It's like the married women are the women who cheat the fucking most. And they're the ones that are aggressive as fuck. Like, all these chicks that were, like, bringing their kids to get haircuts at the barbershop when I used to be a barber, bro, they would holler at me like, no fucks given.
So this is the Chad doesn't have to pay. So this is, again, where you're a 4, 5, and a 6 male, and you see this happening, and you're like, see, Chad, see, Tyrone, see, Pookie. He didn't have to pay. He didn't have to marry. He didn't have to take her on a date. He didn't have to. She takes care of her. She buys him gifts. That's what you see. You see that. And then you come over here talking about Chad, Tyrone, and Pookie got it made. They never have to pay because you're seeing him with wives and girlfriends and fat bitches and single mothers and dump slump busters and average plain Janes and Beckys. That's what you see. That's where you see him winning. That's where you see him winning. And that's when you think Chad don't have to pay. But as soon as he got a baddie in front of him, it was curtains. None of that shit was working. All right. None of that game and throwing it over for you for free and cheating. None of that shit was going to work.
You know what I'm saying? Like on some freaky shit. And like, I don't even know them. Like, it wasn't like we built a relationship that I was cutting their kids like for like a while. No, it was like off a first haircut, sliding in my text. Like, hey, like, I like the way like you sexy, or like you got a nice butt, or all this crazy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So real talk, bro, like married women, you know what I'm saying? Or women in relationships, like they cheat, bro. And that's just the majority. So stop saying that this is not the majority of women, bro, because it is the majority of women. But that's just a little rant, bro, because I just had to throw that out there. But
all right, so, I mean, in my opinion, the girl was never yours, all right? You were working on a girl, and you were trying to compete. Your competing was not enough to compete with that marketplace, and then you had to go out there and fuck somebody's wife. You know what I mean? Like, you had to take a Becky. You had to take a single mother. You had to take a slump buster. So really understand, guys. Really understand. When it comes to this old thing, we got to stop making Chad Tyrone the picture perfect beauty version of man where he just wins and never loses, because he does. All right. He does. He loses all the time. And when he loses, it crushes him because he's not really red pill. He doesn't really, he might have heard some videos and some hypergamy, but he's not really like red pill like that. So he gets him. What'll happen is I tell you this all the time. They got a simp for high standard women. They got a simp. Most of them do. They can't just be like twisting her arm and shoving her down the stairs and dominate. They end up having the simp. You know what I mean? Because this woman wants to go fine dining. That's what she does with me. All right. And then he can't take her fine dining. So that doesn't mean she's going to be like, well, I'll give that up. Nope. She's going to go get it. And then she'll come back to you sloppy seconds. Hey, man, shout out to our brother, Wellness by Strong. I think that's what your name is. He says, in coming to America, when they said the royal penis is clean, your highness, that wasn't gay, LOL, for real. All right, what? The royal penis is clean. All right, hey, it sounds like a woman doing it too. All right, that was not gay. All right, shout out to King Hunter says, you guys got to take care of yourself because no one else will. Self-care is important, and it is a sign of respect for yourself, and you deserve it. He says you got to respect yourself before others will. He says the same thing can be said about how you address yourself, hence the title, King. Shout out to you. Yep. When we take care of yourself, you know, the funny thing is I can tell you stories of me going into these places, and the women, they turn their head. They be like, wow, this guy takes care of himself. When I go in there, they be like, who is this guy? They don't be going at, when I go into these places, no women be like, oh, he must be gay. Zero. When I go in there, they're like, oh shit. And they probably came when I pulled in, they probably heard me pull in or they saw me pulled in. The place that I go, they see me pull in. They see me park where I park. So they see something rumbling and growling. All right. And when I walk up in there, they can tell I ain't gay. All right. They know it. They like, damn, this ninja must got some money. All right. Dude, I was in there once and this Ling pulled up next to me and she was playing with her hair. She was doing all that shit because she saw what was going on. She didn't think I was gay. No women in there think you gay when you roll in there. Unless you come in there with a goddamn purse on or something like that. Nope. Not one. Only men think you gay by going in there. And y'all sitting on out the outside looking in. Right. All right. But no one, I can guarantee you, not one woman that said, he probably sassy and gay. All right. But anyway, shout out to JC says, why y'all hoe ass ninjas ain't tell me rich homie Quan OD'd yesterday? It was today. Oh, well, I guess it was yesterday. Shout out to our brother here, MS81. He says, don't you think the modern women's mate selection game is kind of like genocide on some Rudolph Milter-ish? I don't know. Hold up for a second. I got to get you, man. Look.
What that mean?
I don't know. I don't even know what that meant. Shout out to you. That was over my cultural head. All right, shout out to MC Hamster, says a smile, a kiss, a touch on the chest. You ain't the big dog. You the leapfrog. Sloppy seconds. Sloppy seconds. If you cold approach a woman today and you got the number and you managed to hit, do you think anybody else was hitting that before that? Like, you think she was just waiting for somebody and you showed up? Like, you're probably following somebody. And H Everyday says, pretty girls use Chads and Tyrones for placeholders too. Tell them. Pretty girls use Chad and Tyrones for placeholders too. Don't be fooled and always look at girls like she's getting effed by someone. He says, do you get what you want? And if she wants to be on your program, she will act attentive. Just like training a dog. See Cesar Milan. I've been telling y'all that for a long time. When you see Chad and Tyrone's out with beautiful women, she got that ninja on a leash. 8 times out of 10, he on a leash. And he's a placeholder. If somebody else comes along, she gone. You don't see these men marrying these women. You don't see it. You don't see that. You don't see Chad winning with her and staying with 12 years. If he does, she got him on a leash. Leash. And she'll pay for him out of the money that sugar daddy gave or the money that her father gave. She's not on his program. He don't have the leverage. All right. The only exception to that is just a dude that just really don't give a fuck. Right. And he got her and he's smacking her up and peeing down her throat. I mean, that's a rare guy. Most of them guys you see at the mall and it's a Chad and it's a beautiful woman or a Tyrone and a beautiful woman. He on a leash. He's on a leash because he knows he could lose her like that. Like that. Gone. I mean, I'm letting you know, man, it ain't an easy game to be Chad and Tyrone because really they using the 4, 5, and 6 to get nuts, but they want a 8, 9, or 10. They really want one for themselves, and they never ain't gonna have one. Ain't never gonna have one. All right. Anyway. Let's see here. Shout out to our brother, no government name. My cousin was an Enrique his whole life without trying. He was a natural, never watched a game or female nature video, always had women without trying much. He got a random girl pregnant that he barely knew and now has a family with her. They have been together for 3 years now, but coach, he didn't pay. He says these ninjas really think Chad don't pay. Look, and I'm going to tell you, you're right on the head because the Chad and Tyrone is susceptible to falling into marrying a girl like that. Like, that's what they do because they're not thinking about, I'll never get married. And this is typical. They're not watching red pill videos. They ain't watching how to pick up hoes. They're like, I'm Himothy. Soon as he knock a girl up, likelihood he gonna marry her. And then he's stuck in a marriage with this woman all the time. And dude, I see this shit all the time. And I'm very much typecasting and generalizing and stereotyping, but dude, that happens all the time. And then they'll be like, I never paid for a box. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? But he will have a good daughter. They will have good pictures. You ever see him? Handsome guy, beautiful woman. Typically, if he's a Latino and she's a Latina, he gonna wife her up. Like, he'll try to wife her up, knock her up. And he better get a DNA test on that baby. He better get a DNA test on that baby. But he'll get her and he'll be a pure, unadulterated simp in that marriage. He'll be a simp. He ain't gonna be no alpha in that marriage. He'll be a simp. She'll be running his ass ragged. She'll be running his ass ragged. You guys all know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about something that's an exception to the rule. I see this shit all the time. Come on, honey. Time to take Facebook pictures. His ass will be there with his fucking flannel. All right. Shout out to our brother here. Shout out to Charles W. Says, during the Holocaust, men were the only ones getting manis and petties. Go figure. Interesting. Wow, during the Holocaust, the men were the only ones getting mani and petties. Maybe they were breaking big rocks into little rocks. I have no idea. That's interesting. Interesting conversation there. I've never heard about that. Yep, doing YouTube vlogs. Yep, shout out to our brother Coach. There's a guy on YouTube called No Femur Kid. He's missing his femur and is literally 4 feet tall. Imagine being him. No reason to be depressed, my ninjas. No reason at all. Okay. The Chad and Tyrone, man. Yeah, the Chad and Tyrone. And a lot of them think they Himothy. You know, they're like, I got me a beautiful woman. Shout out to you. Yeah, but they end up paying. They end up paying big time. And they be great fathers, too. All right, so shout out to them. They be. Shout out to our brother Jay. Jay Cool says, choosing between this and the NFL is tough. Either way, both lift me up unless unless Buffalo Bills lose. Don't crash out. Don't crash out. Yep, they be at the pumpkin patch. Chad, Tyrone, they be at the pumpkin patch with they girl. Yeah. And I'm not laughing at it, but what I'm saying is Chad and Tyrone is not equipped with red pill knowledge. They're not red pill guys. They're not guys that'll be like, these hoes using hypergamy and I'm never going to marry because of marriage laws. They're not those guys. They're guys that think she likes me. She really into me. I give her the best salami, right? She don't get no better Johnson than this. I got her over NBA guys. But they'll be insecure. They'll be insecure about her. She probably gets her back blown out. Shout out to Loud Pocket says, can we get a hygiene in a tool show again? For real. They're just calling people sassy and ain't got no tools. You ain't got no toolbox. You ain't got no wrench. You ain't got a Phillip head screwdriver. You ain't got a drill, shovel, rake. Right. Ninja ain't got no wrenches, socket wrench, nothing. You men will call people sassy and ain't got no tools. Ninja ain't got no battery chargers, leaf blower, lawnmower, work boots, and call somebody sassy. I mean, what? No gloves, no work gloves. You ain't got no motherfucking goggles for when you sanding. You ain't got no sander, no drill bits, No jumper cables. Ninja don't own no jumper cables. Got the nerve to call somebody sassy. You can't got no air compressor in your garage to fill up a tire, a basketball, of any goddamn thing. Nothing. All you got is Jordans and tank tops. And you got a hat that you wear backwards. That's all the fuck you got talking about you a man and you ain't sassy. Come on, bruh. I mean, like, we got to get this shit crazy, man. The masculinity in this house. Ninja, all you got is mouthpiece, and you ain't got no dental appointment. You ain't got a goddamn thing going for you, but you ain't sassy. Okay, you ain't got no measuring tape, no duct tape. You ain't got no tape off. You can't, nothing. Can't change a light bulb. You ain't got no extra batteries, 9-volt, AA, AAA, D batteries, nothing. No extra shit. You ain't got no candle, a flashlight, nothing. Talking about sassy. Talking about I clip my own nails. You ain't got a mallet, a hammer, extra set of nails, nothing. You ain't got no hook nails. And talking about what? Talking about I ain't never getting a mani-pedi. Ninja, you ain't got an extension cord, an outdoor electric cord. Talking about sassy. We got to stop, bruh. Got to stop with the bullshit. Y'all got to stop watching these ninjas in here. Got to stop watching these men tell you what a man is because you got a beard and you smoke a cigar and all that shit. Ninja, you ain't got no toolbox. Ninja ain't got no jumper cables. You ain't got no extra battery. Nothing. You can't do shit. Ninja, your battery go out, you stuck. You ain't got a goddamn, what do they call it? A leveler. What? All right, shout out to our brother Raider. Appreciate you for being here. Thank you, man. Raider 21. Raiders. Ninja at the coin laundromat talking about sassy. All right, yeah. Oh, man. We got our brother Kevin from North Phoenix says, Coach, I thought it was just me. He says, I stayed with the 16-pack of Cottonelle wet wipes. Must have, gentlemen. Don't cheap out on wiping your ass. Shout out to you, free agent rules. He says, shout out to the coach gang from Kevin from North Phoenix, for real. Okay. No government name. Good girlfriend and wives cut their men's nails. He says, ladies like to do it. I pay to have it done. Dude, there's some girls you can get over. They love to cut your nail. They like shit like that. Come on, go sit up there. All right, but it is a form of mate guarding. But yep, some women do it, especially Asian women. They'll sit up there and cut your nails. They've been cutting nails all day long. They'll sit up there and do it because that's a way for them to keep them right in front of you. It's kind of a form of bonding and mate guarding. So they'll do that, especially if you go over to Thailand. They'll sit up there and be like, "I'll cut your nails." A Mexican woman will bite your nails off, your toenails. Shout out to the Mexicans. All right, I love the Mexicans. All right, anyway. Yep, ninjas ain't got no knife to open nothing. I mean, ain't got no switchblade, nothing. Firearm, no ammunition. And we're talking about sassy. We need to catch up. Ninjas will be scared of guns and then talk about sassy at the same time. Ninja ain't never fired a firearm. You've never fired a firearm. You never taken one apart. You never cleaned one. You don't even know how to rack one. You ain't never been to a firearm range. You will walk in there like this, scared to death, and you talking about sassy. Like, stop. You talking about somebody cutting your fingernails, right? And I'm standing outside with a whole AR, but I'm sassy for getting my fingernails cut and my arms massaged and shit. Right? Right? Oh, my goodness. Like, men, what are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? You ain't got your name on a lease. You ain't got your name on a mortgage. But we're talking about sassy. Like, we got to stop. We got to stop. And this is part of the free agent lifestyle. We got to stop the bullshit. We got to stop the bullshit. All you got is a basketball and some basketball shoes. And that's it. All right, Teron McAdams says, ninjas don't even know how to use a ratchet strap, but I'm sassy. He says, hit the folks with the shut your bitch ass up. For real, man.
Shut your bitch ass
You can't let certain guys define masculinity. We can't let certain guys define masculinity by actions. And I'm like, Ninja, what did you do all day? Ninja, you rode the bus. Ninja rode the bus. Looking outside the window at everybody else living. Shout out to our brother Cam. Appreciate you for being here.
What that mean?
Not what that means.
What's up, nigga? What's up for the weekend, nigga?
And then talking about they living off of a woman. I guarantee you that woman has no toolbox. You live off a woman. The woman take care of you. And you're a pookie. My woman take care of me. She got no toolbox. That bitch got a butter knife or a screwdriver. And you're talking about a woman taking care of you? Ask any woman that takes care of a man if she got a screwdriver. I guarantee you she ain't got one. You're going to be using a butter knife. We gotta grow up. Ninja can't ride a motorcycle and shift gears, Nathan, but talking to me about what? Sassy fingernails? I mean, can I do a show about how to tie your shoes, looking ass Ninja, for real? You know what John Wooden did? This is how we would do. He would take these boys and he would tell them how to put their socks and shoes on and how to tie their shoes. Why did he do that? To prevent injury. And he would tell them to put Vaseline on your feet, put Vaseline on your feet, then slide your socks on. This is how you're going to wear your socks. This is how you're going to wear your shoes. Your daddy ain't told you nothing. He ain't handed down no old tool set. Y'all don't know how to do shit out here but walk around and talk to bitches. And you fail 97% of the time. But you're talking about sassy. Ninjas ain't been out of the state. You ain't been out of your city 25 miles. And you were talking about something sassy. Like, we got to grow up. We got to grow these men up. Got to grow them up. Can't stop the bullshit. We're not just going to come here with that old red pill talking points. We elevate it to the after pill. We're not here to hold your hand. We ain't here to wipe your ass. We're not here with the old bullshit. The old is gone. We here with the new. We grown up. And by the way, the Free Agent Lifestyle talks about this, the whole chapter, the art of self-care. All right, self-care is vital. It's important. It's make you feel like a king. I'm the king of this shit. Can't feel like a king when you out here looking like a scruffy dog. Now, shout out to my Rule guys. They don't give a fuck. We're not talking about them. Okay? But this ain't got no, it's we can't just let people just come back out here and you living with your mama talking about somebody sassy. It is what it is. We need the 4-H ninjas to come in and do a clinic. Anyway. That's it, man. Shout out to the coach gang. I'm going to get out of here because you know what time it is. Shout out to the Ling Lings. It's your day. We out of here, brothers. Hit the like button. Peace.